First game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.
What's happening, people? Welcome to Tottenham away. It's the final game of the season. Thank God. This is it. Last game, and this season is done. Iggy, Mari, Will, the rest of the guys are going to be joining us shortly. I don't know where they are right now, but we're going to kick it off. So, what can I say? Is it a big game? Is it not a big game? Well, I think it is a big game, and I'll tell you why. Leeds United need to stay up. So for them, this is relegation survival. It's out of their hands because it all comes down to what other teams around them do, especially Everton. But if they have any chance of staying up, they have got to win today. They've got to beat Spurs. Likewise, Spurs, if we want European football, and I know not every fan does, I do want European football, we have to win today. Even then, it might not be enough because it's going to come down to what Aston Villa do and also Brentford. But if we don't win, that's it. It's done. So Leeds must win to have any chance of staying up. And Spurs must win if we're going to have any chance of European football next season. I just want to say a quick big up to everyone in the chat who's joined us already. Kickoff is in half an hour. We've got JJ in the building. Big up, my guy, JJ. Hope you're doing well. We've got William in the house. Big up, William. Swifty, how you doing, my man? Big up to Swifty. We've got Ryan Busy, big up. Scott, big up. We've got another Scott, the one and only Scott M. Big up, Scott M. LA007, how you doing, my man? Hope you're well. We've got Rob Ayres in the house. Big up, Rob. Legend you are. And David Clark, who often disagrees with what I say, but he's a regular on the channel. We love David Clark to bits. Big up, David from Leicester. We've also got Language Angels, who's just joined. Big up, Language Angels. Grampy Grandpa, how you doing? That's it. Last game for Spurs to lose this season. Funnily enough, I think we're going to win today. I know. When am I ever positive about Spurs? But I just have that feeling. I think Spurs are going to finish 7th. I do think we're going to get Europe. But I do get a lot wrong as well when it comes to score predictions. That's for sure. The starting lineups are out. Let's look at Spurs first. And we are going with, beg your pardon, we've got Foster in goal. We've got Chicken Royale, wing back or right back. No, he's left back, sorry. We've got Sanchez, Longley, and Ben Davies. Actually, sorry, beg your pardon, start again. We've got a back three of what I think is Sanchez, Longley, and Davies. Royale, sorry. Yeah, back three of Royale, Sanchez, and Longley. Crap, and Crapper. We've got Ben Davies playing left back or left wing back. And we've got Pedro Porro, who starts this week, who was dropped the last game when we lost to Brentford. He starts at right wing back. In midfield, Basuma and Skip. Bentancur injured. Højbjerg injured. Pape Sarr on the bench. So not too confident with Basuma and Skip because I don't think they did too well against Brentford. But hey, they start. And then a front three of Kulu, Son and Kane. Richarlison dropped. Danjuma dropped. Lucas will probably come on. And on the bench, we've got Austin, backup goalie, Abbott, Tanganga, Craig, Sarr, Santiago, Danjuma, Lucas, and Richie. A lot of youngsters there. I doubt we'll see any of them play. So, looks like we're going with a back five or back three with the wing backs again, 2 in midfield. Leeds United, they've got Robles, Alien, Christensen, Cooper, Strujic, Wabakoch, Forshaw, McKennie, Harrison, and Rodrigo. I think the big one there is that Bamford is missing, their main man, but he's been missing for quite a bit this season. But he did come back. Looks like he's got an injury again. They've got Massilia, Ferpio, Mullen, Roca, Greenwood, Harrison, Somerville, Jorginho, and Gnotto on the bench. Listen, they're fighting for survival, Leeds United. Let's have it right. Look, Leeds aren't a good team. They're really not a good side. We should be winning this. I know we're rubbish as well. I mean, we're terrible, but we should be winning this game today, guys. You know, I don't see why we should be losing this. The first half against Brentford, we looked okay. We looked like we were in control. And now if we can replicate that, I think we're going to go 2-3-0 up against Leeds if we replicate that. But will we replicate that? Or will Leeds just come out gun-ho, guns are blazing, looking to put this one to bed? I don't know. If they do that, their defence susceptible to punishment. I mean, they've conceded a lot of goals and they've been on the wrong end of quite a few hammerings this season. So, look, I'm predicting a Spurs win. What's your predictions? Let me know. I think Spurs are going to win 2-1. What do you guys think in the comments? Tell me what your predictions are. Would really like to know. Big up, Stel. Last game for us to lose. Oh, sorry, I've already done that. Got David P. Big up. A user. Big up. Stel, I don't disagree with you as many times as you may think. It doesn't seem that way, though, David. It doesn't feel that way, but maybe you're right. Big up, Chilavera. That lineup can't be more Mason and friends. I know. It's pretty dire, isn't it? The Mason Club. Hi, Stel. Why is Mason not giving the youngsters a chance? Well, I think he's trying to get that European spot. So after the game, if we do get Europe, he can say, you know what? I came in. I made sure the club stayed in Europe. I've maintained European pedigree for the club, blah, blah, blah. So I guess that's what he's looking at. He's thinking about him and his possible career as being the Spurs manager. And I think that he's got a good chance of being the next Spurs manager, even though he's been crap. I think they like him. So concerning. Mason pissed he couldn't cut Winks' loan short and get him in. Winks is injured, I think. Grampy Grandpa says, relegation pressure, Ellen rode away. I'm not sure, but appreciate your positivity. I just think we're going to get 7th. That's why. I felt all along that we would end up getting 7th. And I think when I say all along, I mean post-Conte Stellini, right? Not all along, as in from the start of the season. Andy Lloyd, Gnotted to come off the bench and score the winner. I think he's starting, my man. I think he's starting. I know, Stel, but we've got 4-1 away by Leicester, who are fighting for... You know what? You're right. We did lose 4-1 away to Leicester, and they were fighting for survival. Scott M's going with 2-2. Swifty's going with 1-1. Louis going with 2-1 Leeds. Apparently, the Leeds fans were setting off fireworks outside the Spurs. Not surprised. 3-1 Leeds, 3-1 Leeds, 3-1 Leeds. Bloody hell, everyone's gone 3-1 Leeds. What's going on here? David P, 3-1 Leeds. Munza, 3-1 Leeds. Jesus Christ. Do you think we might lose 3-1? Yes, man. Mason is the downfall for Tottenham. Big time. Big time. Daniel Levy's the actual downfall, but Mason is just compounding it. I really can't see our defence living with a weak Leeds. 3-1 Leeds? He's put Leeds 3, Leeds 1. Not too sure what that actually means there, but okay. Big up, Lee. How you doing? Thanks for joining. If Winks gets the job from next season, when people ask me who I support, I'm going to say my local team. Dude, I lived in Brighton for 7 years. 5 years as a student, 2 years. I went back after coming home to London. I went back to Brighton to work there. I love Brighton. It's in my blood. I'm supporting Brighton next season. And you know what? I'm absolutely shameless with it. Of course, I'm still going to support Tottenham. Of course I am. Grovesy, big up Grovesy. He says 4-2 to Spurs. Dwight Ali, 4-1 to Leeds. Ryan Busy, 3-2 to... Is that Spurs or Spurs? Come on, the Spurs. 3-1 to Spurs. 3-1 Leeds. 3-1 to Spurs from Alex. Big up, Alex. Matthew says, beg your pardon, Mark Matthew says 2-2 Tot Spurs. Big up, Stel. Big up to you as well, my man. A user, another game and unlost. It is quite doom and gloom in the comments. I'm not going to lie. I'm not surprised, though. It's been a fucking awful season. Let's have it right. Wouldn't it be funny we beat Leeds and qualify for conference? This is what I'm saying to you, Red Machine. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen. We've got Eugene in the building. Big up, Eugene. We've got David Clark again when he says, when do you think we'll concede the first goal? I say 90 seconds. I'll tell you what. If it does, we might just have to end the stream because I'm not going through this anymore. It's just too much. The pain is ridiculous. Misprint, 3-1 Leeds. Oh, just when I thought Rob Ayres was going to be a bit positive. But I don't blame you, Rob. We should all be negative. Look at the state of this club. Shocking. Tom goes 3-1 Leeds. Oh, my God, 3-1 Leeds. Everyone's going 3-1 Leeds. I wonder, guys, can anyone tell me what the betting odds are on 3-1 Leeds? What are the bookies saying? No Perisic in the squad, so he's definitely off, probably back to Inter. Listen, he's past it, man. He can't be playing Premier League. Big up Soundboy. Next season, I'm on loan to Luton Town. Luton. We've got Georgie. Big up, George. I don't want Europe at all, as I can't see the point in not having the players to compete in Europe and wasting time putting money in ENIC coffers. Still don't want us to lose, though. Yeah, but the Conference League is doable. Like, the way I see it is if West Ham United can get to the final, surely Spurs can get to the final of the Conference European Mickey Mouse Cup. Mike Zappa, big up Mike in the house. Hi, still the Leanic propaganda doing my head in with all these yes men like Ledley. Oh, do you know what? I'm so disappointed with Ledley King the other night. Coming out and defending Daniel Levy. I just thought, oh, you're my hero, man. Ledley, what are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me? William Leon, we're gonna get Big Sam. Oh no. Yeah, well, he's got more experience than Mason, that's for sure. Kane last goal of our season might be his last game for Spurs. I think it is. Tom, I think Kane's gone, buddy. With that defence, 3-0, says Eugene, to lead. Oh, my God, everyone's with 3 Leeds to 1. Everyone's got 3-1. I've supported Spurs for 30 years. I live in Brighton, so they're going to be my next team. Come on, the Seagulls. See, De Zerbi, isn't he just a great manager for us to try and get into the club? But why would he leave Brighton? He's happy. They've got a plan. They're on the way up. They're doing the right things. Why would you leave that environment to come to the shit show that is ENIC? Jason Groves. Honestly, mate, I'll be glad when it's over. I'm so done with this, mate. We all are. We all are, Grovesy. Grandpa, the divide in prediction is exactly the problem. We are not sure which Tottenham we're going to get each half. Well, you know we're going to get one good half, one bad half, right? Because we don't want the team to show up. They will. Exactly. It's what they do. It's a dark day when you drop Dyer, Romero gets injured, and your only option is Sanchez. The guy can't walk. He loses his balance. How's he a defender? How's he a footballer? I mean, how can he play any sport? The back four is worrying me every single week. 1, 2, 7 on. You're joking. 21 to 1. I'll tell you what, if you're getting odds of 21 to 1, put some money on that for 3-1 then. Big up, Eve, man. How you doing? 3-1 is 21 to 1. That's really good odds. I've tried to ring Ivan Toney for the odds, but I can't get through. Do you know, apparently, he bet against his own club, Brentford. One of the things he got found guilty of was betting against his own club. Unbelievable. Have you not been watching Spurs this season? Steve, mate, I have. I've been cussing. I've been cursing. I've been protesting. I've stopped going to games for 10 games. I'm boycotting now. I'm all in. I want them gone. I want them out. ENIC, Levy, a lot of them. Get out. But I just think today it's not meant to be, so we're going to do it. It's Spursy, right? That's what we do. Oi, oi, JJ as well. Jamie, get big up still. Knowing Spurs will probably put onto best performance we've had all season. This one I'm saying to you. 6-1, he's saying. We're going to win 3-1. Big up Eugene in the house. On a positive note, I'm normally crap at predictions. Yeah, so am I. That's probably a bad thing then, because I predicted a win, which means we'll lose. Levy will never sell Kane. He will have to walk next summer. I think he's gone. I disagree, Steve. I think he's gone. I really do. Unfortunately, Ledley and Mason are Levy's sheep. Absolutely, man. They really are. ENIC out, Levy out, purple and gold till Tottenham is sold. Please just leave. Sell the club. If Spurs win the conference next season, does it change anything? Are we all suddenly ENIC and Levy supporters? No, but it's a starting point to potentially build. But yeah, you make a really good point, Blue Mountain. You do. Nah, the answer is no. Unless we bring in a manager and we back the manager and we do things the right way, then maybe I can begin to say I'm prepared to give it a chance. But it's going to take a hell of a lot to get me to want to take a bit of a chance. Big up D-Trix. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. D-Trix just going for the starting lineup. It's the same crap defense, except this time we've got Pedro Porro back in the starting lineup.
Did you see the defense?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I literally just mentioned the defense is the same crap, except we've got I think that 5 might be for you, JJ, but we've put Porro back in.
And you predicted we'll win today. We absolutely.
Because it's not going to happen. Because it's not meant to happen. I mean, what do you think today? What's your prediction?
But we're losing 3-0.
3-0. A lot of people, a lot of fans in the comments are saying 3-1, 3-0. Still, grab us a Garage Classic for the day. All right, 1 second. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, bro. Let's see what we got. All right. You probably don't know this one. It's on Ordinary People. It's called Keep Your Love. I believe this is an old school Russell Tate and Jason Kay. If you know who Jason Kay is, Steve Gurley, they produced this. There you go. Have some of that. That's for the really, really underground garage heads, not the commercial crew. I cancelled my membership. Do you know what? Cheyenne, who used to be on Tottenham Away, who's just had enough of it all, he's cancelled his membership as well. You're not the only one. Why not 3-4 Spurs? Anything's possible. Big up Stake. If Dyer bet against us, he would have won at least twice the amount of money he had. It's so true. Big up Stel. 2-2 says, Al Jennings. Ledley, yeah. I know, the heartbreak, man. It's unbelievable. By the way, I just need to quickly cover as well. So today it is official. It's the heartbreaking news that Maurizio Pochettino, the one and only, is a Chelsea man now, guys. He's officially signed as Chelsea manager. And conveniently, they waited until the last game of the season at home to leave all the fans on a big high, a big hurrah. And do you know what? Why didn't we do that? Why didn't we have our manager and director of football ready to come in for the last game of the season? And do you know what my fear now is, guys? This. They've got Poch. I reckon they're going to put in a massive bid for Harry Kane, guys. I honestly think this is on the cards. I know everyone thinks, no, never in a million years it's not going to happen. But I'm telling you, be prepared. I can see a bid for Harry Kane. I don't think Kane will go, though, because they haven't got Champions League football. I don't think he'll go.
Do you know what's funny? Everyone was singing for his name, Pochettino, fire Conte, and look what happened. You're in the
I know,
mud.
they're all singing his magic, Maurizio Pochettino, and he's gone to Chelsea. Well, that teaches you, when you're a fan, don't sing another manager's name. But they should have all been singing Levy out, ENIC out, nothing else. But
by the way,
another piece of...
I'm in the other stream, like, going. Not for the sharing. Go on the other stream. I'm sharing the game.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it to come on the screen. This is another piece of news that was released today. Harry Kane has now informed Tottenham of his plans. Cadena SER have claimed that Harry Kane has now told the Tottenham hierarchy to let him leave this summer if a good offer arrives. The question is, what is a good offer? The report states that after hearing from the striker, Tottenham are now receptive to offers for him this summer and have already offered their talisman to Real Madrid. And you know what? That's not a bad shout, because Karim Benzema is going to be leaving Real Madrid. So kind of makes sense. I mean, Dietrich, do you think Harry Kane's going? Do you think he's staying? What are you thinking?
I think he might run out. I think he might run out his contract until next year.
Because you think he'll stay for one more year?
Yeah, I don't. Levy would never sell him, bro. Even if 200 million comes, he would never sell him.
100% he'll sell him for 200 million,
no,
Dietrich.
Just listen to me. For 200 million,
dude, we couldn't even get 200 million when he was under contract.
I get it. He is worth for me 200 million. But Levy he will think, if I sell him, we're not in Champions League. We're not going to get any better. I have to back the manager. He's not going to do that. He's going to waste a year of Kane because he knows he needs him.
Yeah, but if Kane hands in a transfer request, how can you keep a player that doesn't want to be at the club?
Kane will never do that. He will never.
I don't think Kane wants to waste another year of his life at Spurs. I think he's checked out. I think that he's
think about it.
Listen, when Poch got sacked, Kane stayed, and Mourinho was an exciting manager because he's elite. He's got the history of winning trophies. When that didn't work, Kane was beginning to have rumbles. That's when the Gary Neville interview happened. We brought in Nuno. It was a disaster. Kane down tools. Kane was terrible for 3 months. Conte's come in, turned it around, got us top 4. Kane's back on form, believing that now this manager can do something under this regime. And now look what's happened. Conte's gone. We're going to finish 7th, 8th, or 9th. It's a disastrous season. No trophies again. And he's watching Kyle Walker potentially do a treble, a player he used to play with at Spurs. So I think Kane now is at breaking point, Dietrich. I think he's gone. I really do think he's gone.
There was a report saying that Levy regrets selling Walker to City. Do you think he's going to make that mistake again?
Kane, can you put your mic volume up a bit, Dietrich? I can just about hear you.
Could you hear me?
You're gone.
Better? Yeah,
you're gone.
There was a report saying that Levy regrets selling Walker to City. Do you think he's going to make that mistake again?
I don't believe he regrets selling Walker because he made £50 million and that's what Levy does. Plus, Kyle Walker wanted to go. He wanted that. 1 second. Let me shut the window because it's too noisy.
Yeah.
I think he wanted him to go, Dietrich. I think he wanted him out of the club. So, listen. I don't believe anything that Daniel Levy says. Guys, we've got 140 people watching. Can you all just take 5 seconds and just click the like button, if you don't mind? Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, look, I think Dietrich is gone. I think Dietrich is gone. I think Kane's gone, Dietrich. I don't think he's going to be at the. I got confused because you're called Dietrich Kane. And I was thinking Kane,
yeah.
But I think we're gonna sell him. Chairman would sell the whole squad for 200 million. Kane should go, but seems pointless going United. They can't win the league or Champions League. Well, how do you know that? If they get Kane, that means they're already better than what they've done this season, which is they've won a Carabao Cup and they've come fourth. They might win an FA Cup. Who knows? It's a derby. It's anyone's game. But if they go and spend another 200 million pounds on really good players and they get Kane, it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
He will never join Ten Hag. He will never join Ten Hag.
Why?
Never.
Why not?
Because with Ten Hag, it's not a guarantee you're going to win the trophies that he wants, in which the Premier League, the Champions League.
But don't you think Harry Kane will just take any trophies at the moment, like a Carabao Cup and FA Cup, just to get going, just to start?
No. He needs the Premier League and the Champions League, at least bare minimum. If you told
him for 200 million, Levy will sell both Kane and Son. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. I agree with you. I think he would sell both for 200 million.
I don't think he would.
If Kane goes, make Son the main man. Son's got to find his form though. Son's been out of form this season.
Can you bring
Levy's about self-preservation. There's no chance Levy will sell Kane with the team being so poor. Yeah, but at the same time, David, will Levy want to keep a player that doesn't want to be at the club? If we get Harry Kane who downs tools like he did under Nuno, then it's wasted. Also, I have to say, Daniel Levy is about money. You are not going to get more money for Kane than now, unless he signs a new contract, which I don't think he will. So you either take 100 million, 90 million, 80 million, whatever it is now, or in 12 months' time, you get zero. How can you let your most expensive asset go on a free? I don't know how that works.
But don't you think it's the same thing that happened with Eriksen? He wanted to keep him, and Eriksen told him, I want to leave. And then he had
and in the end,
6 months.
See that? But Dietrich, this is my point. I think he's going to learn from the Eriksen mess, because Eriksen wanted to go in the summer and we could have got 40 million for him. In the end, we did nothing. And he was forced to sell him, otherwise he was going to go on a free in January, and we ended up getting 16, 17 million. So we lost 23 million pounds on the deal. I don't think Levy's going to do that again. If Kane doesn't sign a new contract, I think Levy has to sell him, because otherwise he either goes on a free or we're going to sell him for like 30 million in January, because if we don't take some for him, clubs will just say, right, well, if you don't want 30, 40 million, we'll just wait 5 months and get him on free.
Let's make a deal. He will never sell him this summer. There's absolutely no way.
Okay, deal. I think he's gone.
And don't don't forget, we don't have a manager and a director of football. Do you think he's gonna make that mistake by selling someone that he has not appointed yet?
I don't think Harry Kane's going to stay at the club, Dietrich. I think this is it.
I don't think.
Andy Lloyd says, Ozzy saying that Spurs didn't even contact Poch. I'm kind of happy he didn't because, like Daigle, I don't want Poch back while Levy's here. Look, I agree with you, actually, Andy. I don't want Poch back whilst Levy's here. But I kind of felt that if Poch came back, that would have meant that Levy was going to bow down to his commands because I don't think Poch would come back under the same agreements. So I'm kind of halfway with that. But now where do we go? You know, what manager are we going to possibly bring in now? It's
Please don't say the Celtic manager. Please don't say him.
he's doing a good job though.
Yeah, everyone can do it. What's his name?
I hope not.
Gerrard did a good job with Rangers, and look at him at the Prem.
Kim Jong Levy. Kim Jong Levy. R.I.P. Jason K. Soundboy, Jason K is cousins with my auntie. It is sad what happened to him. Yeah, Jason K.
Who's Jason K?
You know that record, the vinyl I showed?
Yeah.
One of the guys that produced it passed away a couple of, I think it was last month.
Okay.
If you don't know Garage, Dietrich, you don't know. If you don't know.
No, I don't know Garage. I don't.
I don't blame Poch. Yeah. Gurley is a legend. So is Todd Edwards. They're all legends to me.
Where's Iggy and Will and JP?
Huh?
Where's Iggy, Will, and JP?
I don't know. They're on holiday. They turn up when they want, these people. I tell you. The Tottenham away team is slacking. But you know, I will always deliver. That's right. I'm going to big myself up and we'll start cussing all of them for not being here right now. And big up to Dietrich Kane for turning up.
I never missed.
I do like the watch-alongs. Do you know what? I'm not even going to lie to you. Do you know the watch-along is more fun than actually going to the games now?
I told you.
I swear to God, going to Spurs is such a terrible experience now. At least on the watch-along, you can have a chat, you can have a bit of a laugh. You've got other fans in the comments. It's all right. I don't mind it.
The funniest one is when you went to, I think it was either Sheffield or Manchester United. You did all that road just to come back sad and depressed.
I know. The story of the season. MJ Cole, bad boy producer. MJ Cole. There's one tune he did. It goes, "This is it. Now that I love." I forgot the words. This is. I'm gonna find it. Half time. I'm gonna find that record. Oh, there's no point. I can't play it. We get done for copyright. Eugene, I'm just gonna wait and see if Iggy, Mari, and Will turn up. If not, then I'll send you the link because we don't want to have more than 4 on the watch along. Bro, the watch along versus Newcastle was legendary. Oh, mate, absolute meltdown within 10 minutes. I think I stormed off the screen. I ran into the kitchen and just started bashing stuff.
No, do you know what's funny? Your watch along is everywhere on the. Do you know compilations of YouTube fails? You're everywhere on all the compilations on
Really?
YouTube. I swear to God.
Oh, I know. I'm not surprised. Chris Cowlin, Cockroach. Chris Cowlin. Big up Smith. By the way, everyone go over to Smith YouTube, like, subscribe. Make sure you follow him. He does loads of non-league football content. Really good stuff. Real football. Genuine football, not corporate. Robbie Keane is one of the coaches at Leeds United. Did you know that? Dietrich?
No, I didn't. No.
Robbie Keane, ex-Spurs striker and legend, is one of the coaches. Mate,
And we have Mason.
Big Sam just shook hands with Mason, and the handshake and the look was, "I'm the man," and Mason was like,
No, honestly.
"Oh my gosh!"
honestly, be honest. From all your life supporting Spurs and every manager you saw, do you honestly believe Mason was the worst out of all of them?
No, no.
You don't think?
Jacques Santini was unbelievably bad. Jacques Santini. I mean,
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't win like one game out of 18 points. 4 points
no,
out of 8.
Jacques Santini was. People in the comments, who's the worst ever Spurs manager you can remember? For me, it's Jacques Santini. That guy.
I think it's Mason.
That's a strange 4-4-2. Is it a 4-4-2? I thought we're playing 3-4-3.
No, we're playing 3-4-3.
There's some kind of applause going on. I don't know what it's for because I'm not allowed to put the volume on, but something's some kind of remembrance or sign of respect. Santini, boring long ball football. Do you remember? Have Leeds scored yet? Give it a minute. Mason or Jose? Jose got us to a cup final, Scott him. Santini was shocking, awful. Oh, Christian Gross. I forgot about that guy. He looked like Daniel Levy. Do you know that? He looked like Daniel Levy. Nuno. Christian Gross. Everyone's going Christian Gross. Here we go.
I forget about the brand of football. I'm talking about results.
Gross was bad. All right, guys. We're about to kick off here. Spurs versus Leeds away at Ellen Road, and it's kickoff. If you want to follow us by the exact time, we're currently on 5 seconds. So sync your clocks.
By the way, Will said he's going to do the small clock, small sharing clock. You know,
where is he? Where is he?
I don't know. He said he's going to do it.
And Tottenham on the attack, coming down the left-hand side. But we've been forced to go backwards. We go back up the line, Human Son. Basuma on the ball. I hate this kit we're wearing, this scuba diving kit. It's so ugly. It's got nothing to do with Spurs. What the purple has. The purple's got something to do with Spurs.
Would you say it's the worst kit?
This is one of the worst kits, yeah. It is one of the worst kits. All right, guys, we're coming up to 1 minute here. If you want to sync, 58, 59, 1 minute. We're on the 1 minute mark.
Actually, we're playing 4-3-3. Yeah, we're playing 4-3-3. Who's this kid playing Cam?
Who's on the ball there? Ben Davies passes it forward to Son. Son passes it back to Skip. Skip to Basuma. Basuma plays it forward. We're in the box here. Who's on the ball there? Lays off to Son. Son, Kane in front of goal. 1-0 Tottenham. Nice passing move in the penalty box. Spurs go 1-0 up in the first 2 minutes. Leeds are in big trouble already. Sam Allardyce is shaking his head. And everyone that said that we'd be going 1-0 down in the first 2-3 minutes, guess what? We're 1-0 up. Harry, class A.
Which team was it?
What a start from Tottenham.
Which team was it when we scored after 10 minutes and lost? Who was the last game?
So Chicken Royale plays actually a really nice, was it a good ball? Plays it forward. The defender completely messes it up. Son picks it up. Simple square pass. All Harry Kane had to do was hit the target and bosh! Side foot into the back of the net. Spurs are 1-0. Well done, Pedro Porro, who actually got in front of the defender there to lay it off to Son.
That's not offside.
Uh-oh. They're checking offside, people.
No, it's not.
No, he's onside. He's got to be onside. No. Come on. Now I can see he's onside. It's going to be onside. We'll be all right.
It is. By the way, did you see where you want to make Conference League?
Oh, no. Is that offside?
No, it's onside.
It's onside. We're good. 1-0 Tottenham. Who would have thought it, people? I told you. Everyone's saying we're going to lose today. It's not. The opposite always happens with with Tottenham.
But did you see you want to make Conference League?
Yeah, I want Europe. Yeah, I want to get Conference League. How's the goalkeeper not got a hand on that? I don't know.
Well, he has 29 goals, Kane.
What would we do without Harry Kane, man?
Is it
Is
28
that
or
JP? Is that
29?
JP in the background? JP, you there? Hello? Maybe not. So, first blood.
He has
Tottenham draw
29.
first blood against all the thinking of all the pundits and Spurs fans and everyone who said have Leeds United scored yet would be 1-0 down in the first 5 minutes. We're 1-0 up. I've got a feeling this is going to be a crazy game. Do you know that? I've got that feeling it's going to be a crazy game.
Kane has 29 league goals. Do you realize that?
Harry Kane's quality, man. Simple as that. Without Harry Kane, we're finished as a football club.
Well,
Or this football team.
He has a better season than Haaland. I don't care.
Uh-oh. Harry Kane's gone down.
Oh, my God.
Tell me that's not his groin.
Yeah, it's his groin.
Levy out chance. Levy out chance on display. Keep it going, people. If only we had a defense this season, we could have easily finished third or fourth. If only we backed the manager and bought the defenders, right? Imagine that, backing the manager. Kane is down. Yeah, I know. Groin looks like it.
If Kane gets injured and we bring on Richie, does your prediction changes?
Thank God we're 1-0 up. Why isn't the score changing? There it is. So corner kick to Leeds United in the 6th minute of the game. In comes the corner and it's cleared. No problem. No danger.
Villa just scored.
Aston Villa are winning, so this result means nothing at the moment. And Leeds United win the ball down the wide area. Pedro Porro again can't defend. In comes a cross. It's a poor cross. Ooh! Potential penalty shout, or did he just miskick it? I think he's miskicked it. Hey, Pedro cannot defend. You know that? Spent a lot of money on a player that can't defend. Leeds United now beginning to get themselves back into this game after that shocking start by them. Cross goes into the back post. He's free. Header! Oh, they've missed an easy goal. Leeds United.
Did you see Sanchez? Look at Sanchez.
What a fantastic cross into the box, and
no
one's marking the player. Sanchez in no man's land. Emerson behind him, no man's land. Our defenders are so bad. Our defenders are so bad. If that was a decent striker, that would be 1-1. And Leeds United now, they're coming back at Spurs. The ball goes down the wing. They're just passing it around us at the moment, looking for that killer cross, that killer pass, just to cut us open again. I mean, how that cross just went unchallenged. It's unbelievable. The defending is... It's almost as if they don't watch the game. They don't know where the ball is, which is crazy, but that's what's going on here, guys.
I have a question for you. As a coach, how would you develop Pedro Porro to be a better defender?
One second, Leeds have got a shot. Oh my God, they've smashed it over the bar. From the moment we scored, it's been all Leeds. I think it took a deflection. Well, first of all, he gets caught too high up. So when your wing backs pop,
Yeah,
really, you need the holding mid to come across and cover, which doesn't
yeah.
often happen. In comes a corner kick from Leeds, header. It's in the box. It's cleared, and Leeds win it back. And now Tottenham Hotspur on the counter attack. Here comes a break. That's a foul.
That's a
That's a
yellow
foul.
card.
Yellow card. Strujic just blatantly took down our player, Longley, on the counter attack break. Interesting, this. Yeah, so first of all, he needs to know when to push up high and when not to. I think he goes up too high too often. So I'm just trying to sort the settings here. The other thing as well, he often gets caught
Yeah.
too many touches on the ball, so loses possession. He just needs to get the ball out of his feet, head up and play. That way he wouldn't lose possession as much. Leeds United just pinging the ball around in that midfield, and I think Skip comes in, wins it for us, and Leeds pump it long up the field. Sam Allardyce barking out instructions on the sidelines. So you predicted 3-0 Dietrich, so you were wrong after 2 minutes. There's a surprise.
Yeah, I am.
So what score are you going to go with now?
2-1 Leeds.
Basuma should not be getting beaten on the ball like that. That's ridiculous. Spurs have got the ball now in midfield. Forward pass goes nowhere.
Arsenal.
The goalie picks it up. We haven't really done
Arsenal.
anything. That goal we scored, like we scored the goal, and we haven't really done anything since. And it's been 10 minutes. I thought maybe we'd just keep going and putting the pressure on, but we haven't.
That's why I say Mason's the worst manager. He doesn't have tactics. He just doesn't.
Leeds goalie smacks it long downfield, and it's won by Longley, and it goes back into Leeds, who are dancing around our midfield. Nice play. I don't know who that player is, but that was really good individual play. They win a throw-in, and Leeds now have possession in our half, passing it across the back line, who have all pushed up to the halfway line. They play ball out wide and just about stays on. Leeds of trying to dribble into our box, but they've lost possession of the ball. My God! We've basically tried to clear the ball, and Sanchez has smashed the ball onto the back of a Spurs player, and it's rebounded off for a corner. It's like watching kids play football. It's like watching kids play football, man. Davinson Sanchez, you clown. And Leeds just pump the ball back forward, and Spurs now looking to break. We lose possession, and Leeds get the ball again in midfield, and Leeds have had more of the ball, that's for sure. The possession stats will be in favour of Leeds. And as soon as I say that, they kick it off for a throw into Spurs.
Who's the worst defender, Sanchez or Dyer? Because you never answered Mari. You never answered Mari.
Fuck Mari. Mari should be banned for that, asking us that question. If no one hasn't seen Mari show on a Wednesday, he basically asked all of us, who would you keep, Sanchez or Dyer? How can you ask that? How can you ask that question to any Spurs fan? Who would you keep, Sanchez or Dyer? That's about nobody. Chicken Royale has cleared the ball, but he's also kicked a Leeds player whilst he's done it. Oh, he's gone down, but he's gone back up, so I'm guessing he's all right. Simon, I agree with you, buddy. I can't wait for Sanchez to go as well.
Well, I don't see any patterns of play. I don't see any tactics. I don't see anything. I just see push the ball long and hope for the best.
Spurs have done nothing since we scored, man. It's been all Leeds United. And imagine, Leeds United have got possession and they're coached by Sam Allardyce. The ball goes up long and wide. Leeds again trying to drive into our box, but they've lost possession. Spurs now can counter attack. What a brilliant turn that is! That's another booking, surely, for Leeds United. Both their centre mids now, or is it a centre back? Kulusevski, what a turn! That was technically magic from
That
Kulu.
wasn't a good turn. Look, he lost the ball.
Oh, come on, he's picked it on the outside and spun. That was
No, I lost the ball. He never got the
Petrix.
ball.
He got fouled. What are you talking about? You
If
just
he
hate
wasn't-
Kulu.
No, I think he should.
That was quality by Kulu. That was top stuff, man. That was a brilliant turn.
No, he would have lost the ball anyways if he wasn't
He
fouled.
didn't lose the ball. That's why it's a free kick to Tottenham. He got fouled.
Yes.
That's why
I said-
you only get a foul if you only get a free kick if someone fouled you, teacher.
I said if he wasn't fouled, he still would have lost the ball.
But he got fouled. That's why he never got the ball.
Well, you give him too much praise, man.
No, I praise what I see, and I cuss what I see as well. That was a brilliant turn. That was a very good turn. Here comes Spurs now, looking to push forward, and Heung-min Son gets the ball out wide. He cuts back into the midfield and plays it to Skip. Skip plays it to Basuma. Basuma wide to Long Gap to Basuma. Basuma all the way back to Chicken Royale.
Look at Sanchez. Look.
Sanchez on the ball, doesn't know what he's doing. Basuma
Look, Sanchez.
keeps the ball moving.
Look at
Sanchez kicks the ball long. And Leeds win the header. Kulusevski picks up the ball out wide. Loses possession. And that's a foul to Leeds United.
You see, that's Kulu. Perfect description of Kulu.
Huh?
That's Kulusevski. Perfect description. Does nothing, fouls people.
Oh, my Lord, man. Come on, Spurs. This is the last game of the season, mate. Give us something to at least be happy about. You know what? I'm just going to eat. I'm bored.
But you don't have your chicken sandwich.
It's carrot.
Usually you have your sandwich on streams.
I haven't got a sandwich today. And Emerson Royale. Nice 1-2 on the wing with, was that Davies? No. Who was that?
That's Skip. You see, that's Skip.
Oh, nice back heel. Leeds United cross the ball into the box. This is dangerous. Cleared. It's a 50-50 challenge and Spurs have won it. Harry Kane gets the ball midfield, plays it wide to Son. Poor pass. Didn't get to where it needed to be. Leeds win the ball back again and here they come again. Leeds United have won a free kick. Harry Kane bringing down a player in a 50-50 collision. Oh, come on, Spurs. Come on, do something, please. Was that a foul? I think the player was already going down.
It's 2-0 for Arsenal.
Sorry?
2-0 Arsenal.
I'm not surprised. Big up, Eugene. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, doing well. Yeah.
Oh, JP. Everyone's
Hi,
come.
JP.
Hey.
Wait. It's 1-1.
What's happening?
1-1.
Hey,
It's
Eugene.
1-1.
Hi,
Well,
JP. Yeah.
We went 1-0 up in the first minute, which was against what everyone predicted. And then ever since then, it's been Leeds United. But they created one or two good chances and they've missed the target. But they haven't created anything since. But it's been mainly Leeds on the ball. Spurs have just done nothing since we scored, really.
It's 1-1 Villa Brighton. It's 1-1.
Brighton versus who?
Villa.
Aston Villa.
It's going to be a long day, guys. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of twists and turns for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I need to
Comes a throw.
apologize to DP.
I'm kind of not interested in us winning this game anyway, to be honest, still.
Mm.
No, you
I
want
think I'm
Europe.
lagging, guys.
Hmm?
Eugene, click on the link I sent you just now to watch the game so you're synced with us.
Yep.
Don't follow your link. Follow the one I've sent you, because then we can all watch the same game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think I'm lagging at the moment. Let me get out and get in again.
Oh, he
Oh,
seems
no,
alright.
no way takes
No.
off
To
zone.
answer your question still, no, I don't want Europe.
All right, let me just get Eugene, log in, log out. Why not? Why don't you want Europe?
Because we want, the whole thing with me is that at the end of the day, we know what we've got to do next year. New manager, probably a new set of players. I want them to settle down. And at the end of the day, the whole thing that we're protesting against is that we want Levy out, right? We want people not to go to the stadium. We want people not to eat their food. We want people. This is something that will hurt him. If you don't get European football, it's something that will hurt him, right? That's the whole plan. They can't be happy with not getting into Europe. Investors won't be happy about not getting into Europe. This is a great way of impacting that.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know, fans are saying,
I've changed my opinion. Us saying
fans shouldn't go and drink in the stadium and shouldn't give Levy money. Don't buy this, don't buy that. At the end of the day, they get into Europe. It gives them an added revenue stream, really.
Oh, Spurs are breaking in. They got 2-on-1. Harry Kane.
Kulu playing,
Kulusevski. He feeds in. Sonny. Good defending.
Just didn't run for him, did it? Porro.
We nearly.
Porro's quite attacking, isn't he?
Guys, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's still Spurs, right? In the second half, we'll fuck it up again.
Well, this has been a shit first half.
The sun's certainly online.
That pass by Kulu was rubbish.
It was just a little bit slow, wasn't it? You should have been in front of him a bit more.
Exactly. It was a poor pass. Kulu's pass was poor.
Because he's shit. He's not creative. He's not creative.
Yeah. And what time are you guys in?
What a strike! Oh! Leeds with a long-range shot, and it's deflected off a Tottenham player away for a corner kick.
Sanchez.
That
man Sanchez. Oh, he saved us there.
Go on the link that he sent you still, because you're.
I tried, but I can't because I'm doing one on my phone and on my laptop. So I'll just sync with you guys at the time.
Do them both on your laptop, Eugene. No, you can open another tab.
Do a split screen. Do a split screen on your laptop.
Oh, but I can't because if it does on my laptop, right, it'll lag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm more or less at 20 something.
It's 21, 32 here, 33, 34.
Yep, same time now.
And the ball goes off. Do you know what? I'm going to get the live scores up so I can see what the hell's going on, because I actually don't know what's going on in the Premier League.
Oh, Dietrich.
Yeah.
Sorry about that day, Dietrich. I had to kick him out of the stream. He was winding me up. Oh dear.
I think I just wanted to piss off Iggy.
I know, you just wanted to wind him up. And then Iggy was getting really agitated, so yeah.
It's not my fault if Milan has one team and it's into.
But they're back in the Champions League spot, right? After the 10-point deduction.
And one is in the final.
Oh dear.
I don't even know. So let's look at the scores, live scores. So Villa still 1-0 up against Brighton, Dietrich. What are you talking about, 1-1?
No, it was 1-1, but VAR just changed the score. It was 1-1.
Okay, you didn't want to tell us? No?
I told you, but you don't want to listen. You're absolutely yogurt.
Okay. Arsenal's 2 up against Wolves. Yeah. Villa is 1 up. Brentford 0-0.
Newcastle beating Chelsea away.
Yeah.
Liverpool beating Southampton. Fulham 1-0 up against United. Yeah, but Man United are probably resting their players.
Leicester and West Ham 0-0. Okay.
So Kulu's playing more as a 10, right, today?
Yeah, he's playing 10.
Yeah.
He's a shit 10.
I thought we're playing a 3-4-3.
No, we're not playing 3.
There we
We're
are.
playing 4-3-3. No, we're playing 4-3-3.
Wait, 2 holding 4. Yeah, you're right. 4-3-3. We are playing 4-3. Yeah. I stand corrected, young Dietrich. That's the only thing you've got right all season. Well done. How's
You
it
see,
feel?
I don't have any coaching badge, and I know the formation. You
Yeah.
make it
Okay.
terrible.
Nice call,
You got
Deep.
one thing. You got one thing right this year. You know. Well done. Bravo.
You said we were making Europa or we're gonna do something, and we did nothing. You said we're gonna do something, and we did nothing this year.
No, that's because we sacked Conte, and we didn't back him in January. I said if we back him in January, we didn't.
We did back
Zuma
in
just keeping
January.
good possession there.
Danjuma, Pedro Porro.
Dietrich, this isn't a 4-3-3. This is a 4-4-2.
No, this is
Yeah.
a 4-3-3, bro.
No, it's not. It's a 4-4-2. I can see because there's 2 centre backs.
But look at Kulu.
Oh, it's 4-4-2.
You guys worried about Kane's injury?
By the way, it's 2-0 Aston Villa.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, you can forget about
Yeah. 2-0 Aston Villa.
if it's 2-0
Well,
Aston Villa.
Villa
then-
2-0. Villa 2-0 up.
That
Okay,
doesn't
well,
matter.
yeah, doesn't matter what we do now then.
Yeah.
We fucked it. Son on the ball, edge of the box, goes for a right foot shot. No, lays it off to Basuma. Basuma squares it to Skippy. Skippy plays it to Kane.
Hit it.
Into the hands of the goalkeeper. Why did he try and chip it?
No, I
was he
think he
doing?
clipped it.
Guys,
Didn't he?
don't worry. There's no
It took a
pressure.
deflection.
Oh, we got a deflection. Yeah.
Still, people are asking for a clock. Is it possible if you can share your screen and put a small clock somewhere?
We're going to have it ready for next season because Will's sorting something out. So
Yeah, that has to use
today
OBS or
we
something.
can't. Sorry, guys. We will have a clock for the next game. I promise. The next season. I promise you. We weren't planning to do watch logs this year.
Next season, you're going to the home games again.
I don't know what I'm doing yet, Dietrich. I'll be honest. Eugene. I doubt it.
I heard you saying that Cheyenne cancelled his season tickets or membership.
No, his membership.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
A membership is so that you can have access to tickets that go on general sale. And a season ticket means you've got a guaranteed seat for every home game.
And do you have to pay for the membership?
Yeah,
of course.
They put the prices up on the membership.
That's the one that's gone up.
Is it per month or per annum?
Per year?
Annum.
Per year. Okay. How much does it
So
cost?
rather than I think 50 something pounds, and if you don't buy it, you come off the waiting list, whatever position you were for a season ticket. So where Levy hasn't put season ticket prices up, he's put the memberships up because there's more members than season ticket holders.
My God.
So wait, if you pay £50, it's not a guarantee you're gonna have a.
No, you pay
seat every
£50 to have the privilege, Dietrich, of logging on to see what seats are available to be able to buy them.
So basically,
So that means if I want to buy a ticket to watch a match, if I'm going to London, do I have to be a member?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, not through you guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
you do, don't you?
It means if I do it individually.
No, you don't. The way it works is there's something like 42 or 45,000 of the seats are season ticket. The other 18,000, however, they go to sell to the members. If the members don't buy them, whatever's left goes to the general public. So that's when you can buy one. But normally the members buy everything. So
99.9%. Like they don't really go to general sale, do they?
Well, they went on general sale for the last home game of the season, apparently.
So if I understand correctly,
Leeds on attack again. Play it across bad ball. Basuma plays it
Harry
wide
Kane's
to
breaking down the
Kane.
middle.
Oh yeah, guys,
Kane.
I was
Kane.
Son, left foot, squares it, and it goes off for a corner kick.
No, guys, tell the truth, right? We're going to win this game. You know why? Villa's winning. There's no pressure on us. So it's an easy game for us to win.
What's
But we
Leicester
have
City doing and Everton
Us.
in their game?
0-0.
0-0.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a
Leicester
question
Guys,
for
is,
you.
Fulham,
I'll be back.
Fulham,
I'll be back
Fulham
in
are
5
1-0.
minutes.
Fulham, yeah, Fulham 1-0 up against Man United.
yeah,
Southampton and Liverpool are 2-2 at the moment.
yeah.
2-2 was true.
Wow.
Everton Bournemouth is 0-0. So Everton draw this game, they'll still be safe.
To be safe.
Yeah.
Wait, GP, I have a question. So if I
Yeah,
pay
man.
the £50 and I'm a member,
hmm
so let's say I want to watch Brighton at home, I have to pay another
Yep.
£50 to buy a seat.
Mhm.
Yeah. So or kind of like
So I'm
more
not,
really. So
so
I
I'm
think
just
basically because
yeah.
it depends what level of membership you are as well, because you've got a member who just waits, and you've got a members plus who puts you on the season ticket, but you get first dibs on any tickets that are left, right? So as soon as they announce, let's say, kind of like a Brighton game, right? Obviously, the season ticket holder seats are gone. So there's a day or a 2-day window when they advertise that they go on sale, and that's available for members. Just say membership plus, right? So the membership plus, you also get on a waiting list, and you get the first 2 days to be able to go and buy a free ticket. And that could be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, kind of like whatever seats are available. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Depending on
that's
who takes that allocation, if there's
Mhm.
another 5,000 left, then those 5,000 go to members, and then
Okay.
all the members will buy like whatever's left. If there's any left after that, then they go on general sale.
not
Generous.
right.
Uh, okay.
And
Just
the,
JP,
and
yeah.
another difference between the membership is, let's say one's £50 for the normal membership, and then it's something like £65 for membership plus.
Mhm. Okay, extra 15 pounds or so. But JP, let's say okay, because Eva Man says she's going to London in October this year, right? And let's say she lands and she wants to watch a home game, right?
Mhm.
But she can't get to buy a ticket because let's say it's all sold out. But can someone like you or Stel who's holding a season ticket just like give it to her to take it over to go and watch the game?
I think we can print it and give her a ticket, but 9 out of 10 times, if I give my ticket to my son or like someone else, then I've got to transfer it to their membership number. I can't just kind of like give my
Oh,
season ticket
that means
away.
I still have to be a member to get the CRN.
Mm.
Okay, the CRN, the member, is there any link to it?
No, you can log
Sorry,
in.
JP.
So you can
You
just
don't. You
create
don't.
a
You don't need
CRN
to be
by
a member.
yourself, can't you?
You don't need to be a member to have a CRM.
Oh, you don't
For
need
me
to be
to
a member of
transfer it to
CRN.
you.
No,
Okay.
Yeah,
you can
but
have a CRM without being a
so
member.
is that just registering with the club?
Yeah.
So you just have to
Okay.
register with a club and get a CRN.
Yeah, you just won't be able to
So
buy
that
tickets.
means if I go to London and if I want to watch a match and Stel is willing to give me his ticket, right? That means I just to register the club and Stel will just transfer the CRN to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
But
But will
let's
Levy take any administration fees for that?
but let's say
Um.
let's say I
No.
want to watch the game with you, for
Um.
example.
I'm sure they will do next season though, Eugene.
Oh dear,
That's
I
probably
planted planted
there's
a seed
probably
into his mind.
there's probably a gap they've seen, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah. But let's see. I don't know. Eva man, if you want to have what if you want to go to if you're in London and you want to watch a match, right? Let me know. I'll get in touch with the boys and see whether they can uh
No way, Leicester's winning
conjure
one.
something up for you. Conjure something up for you.
Leicester's winning 1-0.
Leicester's 1-0.
Yeah.
If Leicester is 1-0, what's the goal difference now?
No, they're out of the relegation, I think.
No, if Leicester is 1-0, that makes the goal difference is not. Oh no. If Leicester is 1-0, yeah, they'll be out of relegation because of the goal difference for Everton. That's gonna be interesting.
Right. So where are we? Right. Leeds are under attack. We cut it down in midfield, playing it around the
Yeah.
back. Sanchez kind
The
of gives
game's
it
boring. The game is
across.
so boring.
Where are we? Oh. So as it stands at the minute, Leicester are up Everton, Leeds, and obviously
Okay.
Southampton are gone, right?
Oh dear.
Since we've scored, we've kind of petered around, really, haven't we? We've not really done.
Yeah.
Oh, Kane beats a man, plays the ball to Kulu through the middle. It's just not strong enough, really.
Yeah.
Leeds on the attack now, coming back at us. Is about 33 minutes gone. Leeds play it forward. It is with. What do you guys think about that Ailing?
Rob Ayling
Hmm.
or Leeds.
The player,
Yeah,
Mhm.
shit.
he's full of energy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, Leeds are on
Honestly,
attack. Porro
not to be
breaks it down.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
There's the only one player I would take from Leeds, and that's the Italian winger, Gnonto, I think his name
Who
is.
scores for Leicester?
Oh, what a young kid. Oh, Leeds on the break. He has a shot.
Yeah, I think his name is
Um,
Gnonto.
A young
Barnes
Italian
scored for
kid.
Leeds.
Yeah, the Italian kid, yeah.
Donato?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
But he's
only
not,
one I would.
but he's not playing, right? He's injured or something, right?
Yeah, that's the only one I would take from Leeds.
He looks like what called? He reminds me of a younger version of what's his name, but a bit better. Adama Traore. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
so small.
All right, goal kick for Spurs. The big man kicks it forward. Flicked on by Kane as always. Sonny goes in for a challenge, but looks like he's injured. So no, he's up again.
Luke
So
Ayling, sorry, Luke
Leeds,
Ayling, not Rob Ayling.
Leeds are playing the game. You know, they're pressing us. They're on the front foot, as it's kind of the style of football that they play, don't they? Kind of like, to be honest, with the pressure that they normally put on, I would have thought that. I suppose I expected the game to kind of be like this.
Yeah.
This is so boring, man. Honestly.
But it's just
That's
all
why we're
Leeds
talking about
possession, really, right?
You know, how we're gonna get tickets. You know, if I visit London, how we're gonna get tickets. Eva Man's gonna visit London, and how she's gonna get tickets.
I have a question about the tickets. Let's say I want to watch a game with you guys next to each other. Is it possible? It's not.
So
No, it's not. No,
Leeds are
impossible.
coming through.
Impossible. No.
There's no
That's
chance.
difficult, right?
I don't want to
Oh
see
yeah,
anyone.
it is possible. Beatrix, if you buy what called the premium box, then everybody will be in that box. Then it's possible.
Executive box, yeah.
So if I'm
Yeah,
in
if you want an executive box, but we just need to find a couple of £1,000. In comes a corner kick, cross headed to the back post.
Into the
Oh,
back
tipped over the
post,
bar.
tipped over the bar by the big man.
So if I'm in a fight, JP and Stan cannot help me. I'll be by myself.
No, I'll film it. So you got evidence. You're gonna need evidence, right? It's another corner kick. They play it short. Leeds. What a terrible corner that is.
That's
Awful.
a bad corner.
And
Spurs on
Spurs
the
can break
break.
now. Kim Son comes
Ball
down the
over
wing
the
now.
top.
Is he going to win the ball? Yes, he does. He
Go on, Sonny.
come on.
Go on, Sonny.
Come on, son.
Be strong,
Come on.
Sonny.
he
Be
shields
strong.
the
Be
ball.
strong.
He passed it backwards, and Spurs have gone back to
Basuma.
the
Yeah.
centre
And
backs.
it's back to the centre
There
backs.
goes the counter.
How much does an executive box cost actually?
The minimum is £300 per person, minimum, and it goes up to 800.
And that's
How
about
many
10
pieces?
people, right?
The minimum is 6 people, I think, but is 300. You don't get food and drink.
Ah,
I think you get some soft drinks and 1 beer or something and a bit of finger food. But
What was the food that Iggy was eating and we gave him banter about it?
Basuma with a terrible ice balls and oh my god!
Oh, come on, Jane.
Basuma with a really bad shot
Kane
ended up being a
Kane.
pass, and Harry Kane wins. Well, he kind of intercepts the shot, stroke pass. Or was it a pass? And then the defender got in the way. Harry Kane was just slow shooting.
Yeah.
Was that a pass? Or
So
was
let's
that
say for about eight
He just
grand,
got
you can get,
tangled in his.
for about £8,000 you can get an executive box. That will include food and drinks.
Yeah.
I
think the ball got caught up in Kane's feet there. I think it was a shot, to be fair.
Eugene,
Yeah.
you can fill out a form on the website and they email you a brochure and then you get a phone call from Tottenham asking you what kind of it's headed by Leeds. Just
another header by
wide.
Leeds. Oh,
JP, I think you're behind me.
Am I?
I'm on 38,
38,
17.
16, 17,
Oh,
yeah,
Can you
18. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on
18,
21,
19.
22,
Look at
23.
Look at Foster. What is
21,
he
22,
doing?
yeah. 21, 22,
Okay,
23.
Foster was in there, you know?
So that means if we can pay something like $8,000, get an executive box, decorate it with all Levy out shit.
JP, I think you
fun.
should. JP, I think you should log out the video stream, then log back into the video stream because I'm slightly ahead of you.
Well, I'm on 45 now, 46, 47.
I'm on
48.
51, 52, 53. I'm
Oh,
ahead of
okay.
you.
Okay.
I don't know why.
No, that's why streams go fast and slow. Yeah,
You're all behind.
yeah. I'm slightly.
I know we
behind
are.
too.
I know we are behind. It's because we're watching it off of
we're all behind.
laptops and internet rather than actual TV. Yeah, Spurs haven't really done anything this game other than the goal we scored. A bit of a half chance where Kane's dinked it into the hands of the goalie. Leeds had two really good chances with headers. They missed them both. A half chance with a shot, which ricocheted off Sanchez. Other than that, 1-0 Spurs. Have we been the better team? No. We've taken our chance. They haven't, I guess. That's it.
Looks like Brighton have scored.
Yeah,
Really?
Brighton.
2-1, 2-1 Villa.
Man United have scored as well. 1-1 with Fulham. Southampton have equalised against Liverpool 2-2. Arsenal 3-0 against Wolves. Now the pressure's off. Arsenal are battering teams.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest are 1-0 up.
Yeah.
Do you know what? The second half's going to be crazy
Leeds.
across the Premier League, isn't it?
So Leeds get a foul now.
Yeah.
Nottingham
5
Forest is
minutes to
safe.
go.
Mm.
5 minutes to go. A little bit of injury time. You never know.
So that means if I can, yeah, if we have enough money, we can get an executive box and have a Levy out party in it.
Yeah, we can. Just don't tell them what the party's for.
Eugene
Probably
still
get
I'm
Eugene
planning
probably
that.
get
Eugene
probably get
still
kicked
doesn't
out with
wanna
the
stay
flags.
next to me. Still doesn't want to stay next to me. He's scared.
Ball swung in, headed away from the penalty spot.
Leeds attack sucks.
Can I ask you a question? If
Kulu fouls the man just to get ahead.
Brentford, yeah, okay, makes sense.
Mm.
Question: what's your question still?
Brentford.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Leeds United needs to. Yeah, okay.
We need Brighton to score one goal and we don't concede one goal. Then
Big Sam's not happy.
We won't make the transfers.
Leeds United pump the ball into the box. Leeds head it down. They get a shot. It's blocked. Bundles.
Going all over the place.
Son picks the ball out wide again. Plays it forward to Kulu. So to Kane. Kane back to the Son. Son nutmegs the Leeds player.
Player. But there's no one in the box. Look at that.
Sonny cuts in and he.
What is that, man?
He's tackled. He's tackled.
What is that?
Ball over the top. Leeds on the break now.
You're man 1v1. Come on, man. We don't have a guy that can
The
beat
ball
his
outside the box. They cross it into the box. The header's there, and he misses the header. It goes into the hands of
Weston McKennie. If he just got a little touch on that, who knows?
Wasn't this Rodrigo guy a bit,
Rodrigo's crossing of the ball is so good. Do you know that?
Yeah.
He put in 2 or 3 good. Do you know Son and Kulu, man? I don't know what they're doing at the moment.
Bro, no, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I never seen
what you're gonna
one
be.
One of our wingers that cannot beat a man.
Nice little turn there by Kulu.
No one can beat a man 1v1. No one.
Kulu plays it forward. Nice pass. Emerson, Chicken Royale.
Emerson,
kicks
man.
Off the Leeds
That's a goal
player.
kick. That's a goal kick, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a goal kick. We got a
corner kick. Corner kick to Spurs in the 42nd minute. We're approaching half time.
Oh, double bounce. Double bounce onto him.
It's been a pretty boring
let's have
game
a good
so
corner,
far.
man. Come on.
But no front.
I'll make it bad. It will not be the first man.
Who is taking it? Jackie is taking it.
He's not. It's not going to be the first man.
Long leg,
Comes
getting
across.
pushed out in the box. Oh,
Doesn't beat the
come
first
on,
man. Leeds
man.
United can break now if they can find the pass. They play it out wide, but Spurs have got players back. Porro pays it back calmly to
Porro
Skip to Foster. Foster back to Skip, and Spurs can turn and build up the play again. Who's out on the ball? Longley. Skip to the goalkeeper. Why are we going back to the goalkeeper? Foster's going to have to kick it long. And he does.
Boot it up front.
It gets headed by a Leeds player. Leeds come over the halfway line. Leeds have the ball again. And they're just passing it around. Spurs have got everyone behind the ball. Same old boring ball.
Well, you think now at halftime, Allardyce will probably put a rocket up Leeds saying, look, it's out of your hands now, but you need to just go and end the game well, right? Go at them as strong as possible at the start of that second half.
Everton don't win today, man. They're gonna be kicking themselves.
Yep.
Like as it stands, they're down, isn't it?
So ever since we fired
Scott M has a good question here, guys. Why is Conte forcing the players to play so deep? Stupid Conte ball, pragmatic tactics.
Yeah. He asked the question and he answered the question himself.
It's in tribute to Conte this last game. Let's just finish the season off Conte style.
I swear,
Antonio.
It was less boring than this under Conte.
Is that Weston McKennie?
Yeah, he was the one who just missed that header.
Okay, needs to step up. Good looks gumpy. I don't know what gumpy is, but okay, we look gassed.
Grumpy.
We need half time.
Ball into the box.
Header. Another header wide by Leeds United.
It's that Rodriguez again, isn't it?
Pick up Brian Maguire. How you doing, bro?
Rodrigo.
Well.
Brian Maguire. Top man. Rodrigo.
Wolves F1. Can you tell your players to beat Arsenal, please? We don't like them winning games. Sanchez is a corner machine. Conte out. His tactics outdated and he doesn't change anything.
He's already out. He's already out. Guys, to tell the truth, right? I'm just waiting patiently for Conte to come out and make statements, when he gets back into football again, and then he asks about being asked about Spurs.
Oh my God!
Come on, man.
Davinson Sanchez.
He does that all the time. This is not the first time, guys. He's done it before.
He's tried to pass it that way, and it's hit his ankle and gone this way off the pitch for a corner.
Yeah.
He's so rubbish.
His hand-eye coordination or eye-foot coordination.
Comes a corner. Oh, dangerous! And it's a shot over the bar from Leeds. Another chance missed for Leeds United. They're missing chances, I tell you.
Oh, guys, this is going to be a really exciting second half coming up. Yoo-hoo!
Hey, Sanchez, his coordination, like his eye-to-foot coordination, just doesn't work, does it?
What eye to foot coordination, JP? That's really the question. And that's not the first time, he's done it before, slicing it.
Oh yeah.
He cannot be at Spurs next season, man. Him and Dyer cannot be at Spurs, even long gap. And it's half time, guys, at Ellen Road. Tottenham lead 1-0 after a Harry Kane goal in the second minute. It's not been a great game. Leeds have probably created more. Had slightly better chances other than the Kane chance, which was probably the best of the lot. But otherwise, what we've been watching all season. I'm not going to get excited. How many times have we been leading a game and then we just throw it all away? Let's wait and see what the second half has to offer. But for me, I thought we'd win today. I predicted 2-1. My prediction is on track. Dietrich's prediction is in the mud, as always.
I said 3-0 Leeds, yeah.
Eugene is in the mud with Dietrich's. I don't know what you predicted, JP.
2-1
All right,
Leeds.
the halftime scores around.
2-1 Leeds. Okay, so you might
2-1. Brighton MCTs, no? Brentford MCTs 0-0. Chelsea's still going on. I don't know what's
I'll put it
happening
up
there.
on the screen, Eugene. I'll put it on the screen.
Oh, you put it on the screen, yeah. Easier
Yeah.
that way.
Oops, let's make this a bit bigger.
Yeah, still. That's
So,
real. We get bigger.
as it stands, it's half time. It's 1-0 in the Premier League. It's Tottenham. Wrong week. It's Aston Villa 2, Brighton 1, which means Aston Villa have the last European Conference place. Everton 0-0 with Bournemouth. That means they're going down. Spurs leading 1-0, which means nothing at the moment because Villa are winning. Brentford 0, Man City 0, which means Brentford can't overtake Spurs. United 1, Fulham 1. Doesn't really change much. Chelsea 1, Newcastle 1. Again, Chelsea can't really do much. Newcastle already got top 4. Leicester 1-0 up. That goal is keeping them in the Premier League as it stands. Arsenal battering Wolves because the pressure's off. There's nothing to bottle. Southampton 2, Liverpool 2, a pointless game because Southampton have been relegated. Liverpool have got Europa Cup. And Forest Palace, another pointless game, 1-0 to Forest. So really, the only games everyone should be looking at is Villa Brighton, Spurs away to Leeds, and Brentford Man City because they're the only games where something can happen. And Everton Bournemouth for the relegation. Oh, so actually, no. Leicester West Ham, Everton and Bournemouth. Well, relegation.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The relegation. The table as it stands right now, Man City are the champions. Just want to remind everyone, not Arsenal. The last European spot goes to Villa. Spurs miss out by 1 point. Brentford miss out by 4 points. And then when it comes to relegation, Southampton have already gone down. As it stands, Leeds are relegated. Everton are also relegated. And Leicester stay up on goal difference, which would be insane. But
True.
There's so much to play for. It's the last 45 minutes of the season.
Yeah.
Scroll up a bit
Coming
still.
up.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look at the Brentford goal difference.
Brentford is plus 11. Better than Spurs, better than Villa.
Yeah. So if Leeds equalise, then Brentford could go. Where are we?
If Leeds equalise, we go to
Brent-
58 points. Brentford would need to win.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Look,
no, that's
I think we're either going to get 7th or 8th, right? That's pretty much how it's going to end.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got 130 people watching the watch along. Thank you so much for your support. Please smash the like. Make sure you follow the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when we next go live. Make sure you go follow Spurswasian TV. Follow Eugene and his channel representing all the Spurs Massive across Asia and the Levy Out Purple and Gold Army across the world. There's not really much to talk about. I think Leeds, if they had a more clinical striker, definitely would have scored a goal.
Like, I see Scott M says like Leeds have wasted so many chances, which is correct, and like their fans must be pissed. But I think that's probably been their story all season, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if getting rid of what's his name to Barcelona played a
Rodrigo.
big impact because he used to obviously score goals for them, right?
Oh, Rafinha.
Rafinha.
That's true. I know. Rafinha seems to be coming to the Premier League, right? If Barcelona needs to sell him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe.
We were after him, weren't we? Apparently.
Who was that? Rafinha.
Yeah. But JP, we are after everybody and never get anyone.
After the event. After the event, we hear that we were after them.
Yeah, we were after him.
It's true. It's like Rafinha goes to Barcelona and then we put a bid in.
We were talks. Yep. We had talks.
Yeah, we were linked.
Breaking news.
Manager says,
break.
Go
on.
on.
Sorry.
I was going to say, a manager says he doesn't want to come to Spurs. We weren't linked with him. We didn't even speak to him.
Yeah.
Sanchez is awful, Oliver. He's awful.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, fair play to him dyeing his hair. I would do that as well if I played shit.
If Villa and Spurs draw and Brentford win, Brentford goes conference. They have the best goal difference.
Yeah.
If Villa and Spurs draw and Brentford win, that will be absolutely epic. Because we will literally be the worst
Nice.
club in London. The worst club in London, especially if West Ham win the Conference Cup. Actually, no, Leeds. No, Chelsea. Chelsea
No,
below
it's
us.
Chelsea.
Chelsea will be
Fulham
the
are
worst.
under,
Guys, I got a question, right?
Fulham are under us, right?
Is Luton a London club?
No. No, Luton's
No,
in
it's
just
only,
Bedfordshire.
outside.
it's only.
It's just outside though. It's not too far away.
It's a 20-minute drive, 15-minute drive.
But it's like Watford. It's not considered London, right?
Watford's a weird one. Watford's a weird one.
Like they're
Oh,
outside
Technically,
London.
no, it's not. No, Watford's not London. It's not. It's not London.
Hertfordshire, isn't it?
No, Watford is isn't it? It's nice, but
It's north to west, like border northwest.
it's Buckinghamshire way. It's in Luton territory, I think. Just Google what county does
Watford.
Watford come under?
Question from David P.
Oh, sorry. Would you take Harvey Barnes at Spurs?
Would
Yeah,
you-
Never,
100%.
never.
100%.
No.
No.
Why not? Why not, Dietrich?
Okay. William Leo says
Well-
Watford is a club for sure.
Well, if we want to stay mid-table and never challenge for the league or trophies, Harvey Barnes is perfect. But I don't want that. There are better players than him and cheaper.
I think that's the thing. If like Leicester try and get rid of him, it's not going to be cheap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought, William.
It's like Richarlison, 60 million for a player that's not worth it.
I'll be back.
Appreciate all your hard work and masochism of torturing yourselves to entertain Spurs fans on the internet. Mate, I'll tell you what, it's hard work. I'm not going to lie to you. Watching this game of football, this is why I don't go to the games. Because if I was at the game, I'd just be sitting there depressed. Whereas at least here, I can chat to JP, I can listen to Dietrich talk shit, listen to Eugene, people's comments up on the screen. Now, I love Dietrich. Dietrich is my brother, man. My brother from another mother.
Dietrich is cool.
Yeah, and they discriminates Arabs. I see.
No, I don't. I discriminate Moroccans.
Moroccans.
Yes, Iggy,
What's-
tell him.
What's Igal mumbling?
No, he just pisses me off every time. It's fine. Love you, Tommy G.
Very fair comments. English tax. It's true. So, guys, look, where do you think we're going to finish today then? Look, if we're looking at the league table as it stands right now. Let's try to expand this a little bit here. As it stands right now, we are looking at either finishing 7th, 8th, or 9th. We're currently 8th. If Villa just win, then we're definitely not finishing 7th. If Villa don't win, but we do, then we get 7th. If Villa don't win, but nor do we, but Brentford win, then they go 7th. So it's still up for. It's literally one goal in either game completely changes all the
Go
positions
wait.
in the league table.
I have a question. If West Ham wins the Conference League, they are automatically in the Europa League, so is Brighton kicked out?
No.
Or
No.
it's three teams?
No.
No, the rule is they changed it a couple of years ago because Spurs came 4th, but because Chelsea, who didn't finish in the top 4, won the Champions League, Chelsea took our space and we got kicked out under Redknapp.
Yeah.
But they changed the
Of
rule
course.
since then. They changed the rule.
Of course.
So now,
Of course, all those rules change after Tottenham get screwed.
yeah, the handball rule changed after the Champions League with Sissoko as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
But
Rick
basically, whatever position you finish, that's the competition you go in. But if a team in the same league wins a trophy, then they have the right to go into the next competition, or if you win the Champions League, to go back in the Champions League. So it's you just get an extra place. Your country gets an extra place. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Guys, I'm back in a minute. I need to make a cup of tea because I need to liven up a bit here. I'm feeling feel myself drifting. Back in a second.
Go on, man. Go on.
Yeah.
So what's your thing, Dietrich? Where do you think we'll end up, Dietrich?
Well, I think we'll end up 8th. And I think we deserve it, so 8th is perfect.
I've got a funny feeling, right? Brighton will draw, and we'll win, and we'll get 7.
But I don't. But that's the thing. Every fan is gonna be happy that we the Conference League or we finish seventh. I don't
No,
want that.
no. The
Mm.
problem is that our fan base will go, woo! It's the Mickey Mouse Club, Mickey Mouse Cup, and all that shit again, right? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think the problem from my perspective, guys, is that even if we're in it, let's go and win it, right? Let's do whatever it takes to win it. But what will more than likely happen is we'll get to a point next season. We obviously have to go to all these Wi-Fi code countries to play kind of like their teams. We'll end up coming to a position where we potentially could get into the top four, and then it'll be we're playing Thursday, we're playing Sunday, we're playing Thursday, we're playing Sunday, and it'll be no, we need to put the strongest team out, kind of
Yeah.
because we need to try and aim to finish fourth, and it'll be a distraction, and it'll just kind of like we'll chuck it again. So you go, well, what's the point?
But JP, just
The,
imagine, right? If next,
the only difference is there'll be revenue coming into the club.
but
But
JP,
if
just
you
imagine next season, right? We ain't anywhere near the top six, right? And we have to get through the Conference League to get somewhere, or even maybe the FA Cup or the League Cup to get into Europe. Then maybe
but,
that will change the direction, right?
but I
Because the
just
thing,
don't get it.
yeah,
Why
as
it's
I
only at why it's only at Spurs we have that mentality. You look at West Ham. They have players that made the Champions League, like the attacking mid, what's his name, the Brazilian mid attacking mid. Like they have big players, and
better.
they took it seriously. How come Spurs they never take anything seriously? We don't take the
Because
FA Cup, the League Cup, the Conference League, the
no,
Europa.
no, because
Nothing.
our owners just focus trying to get to the Champions League,
Yeah,
right?
but the owners can like prioritize something, but at the end of the day, it's the players. It's
No,
like
our players are shit. Conte said that, right? They can't take the pressure, right? They don't play for each other, right? And this group of players have been together, they've been shit all this while. So, I mean,
Big
yeah,
up
to
but
tell the
if
truth, it doesn't matter, Dietrich, because whatever happens in the summer, if we don't offload the shit that we have, right, we'll still be shit.
Very bored.
yeah, but if I look, for example, in the Europa, not the FA Cup and the League Cup, if I see like, for example, Dyer and this player doesn't take it seriously, why not just play a youth player that wants to take his chance? Like
I know,
anyone,
bro.
just make a
That, that,
statement.
that is the choice of the manager, right? So, that's why we've been saying, right? Kane and Son has been playing like what 60 games a season for the past 5 years, right? Because they play every bloody game. You know, we don't rotate, we don't bring in the youth. If we are not focusing on the League Cup or the FA Cup or the minor European cups, right? But we still
Right,
keep playing
David.
them. Yeah.
Because if you look at City in the FA Cup, League Cup, they bring on Palmers, like players that you never heard of.
But
Like
but no,
everything
but
changes.
Dietrich, we can't compare ourselves to City, right? That's the sad part. You know,
No, I'm
if
talking about the youngsters, like
we
players
can't
you
we
never
can't
heard of.
compare because it's like comparing. Come on, City has got a squad which I think they've got two first team squad.
It's
First two team. Yeah,
two
two,
quality first teamers, haven't they?
yeah. So they got and the youngsters that they bring in are quality youngsters too, right? And they give them a chance to excel, right?
No,
And
but
rest.
you're telling me we have zero good youngsters. Like Mando's not good. Ante
65.
Devan is
No, I'm not saying they're not good, but the problem is that our managers ain't going to take a chance on them. That's
yeah,
the
but
sad part.
but one manager has to, because this cycle is gonna continue.
Jose didn't do it because the
Yeah, but
managers we
those type
brought
of
in
managers
didn't help
don't
him.
don't
Yeah,
really give that those type of
yeah,
managers don't really give you the chance because they are there to win
to
now,
win
right?
them.
Finish in the top
Yeah,
four now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bringing in our youngsters is a big push and a big ask, isn't it, for them to? Some of them could step up, Dietrich. You're right. Some of them could like step
Well,
up and like take that level and somehow adapt to it. But it's a big chance for Conte's got bigger reputation, right? Jose's got bigger reputation. They're not coming to Spurs to develop players through. They're coming to Spurs to ask for big players to be able to win things and deliver.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And the worst part is
Their goal,
JP.
their goal being,
Yeah.
they were signed. You need to do me top 4.
No, and the worst part is that if they give chances to the youngsters and they show up, do something right, then they will screw up their plans for players that they want to buy to improve the team or something.
It's like Tanganga against Liverpool his first time. You saw what he did. He took his chance. Maybe you might be surprised with the youngsters we have. I'm not saying they're all good. I know they're not. But sometimes you have to do something different.
I know we're Spurs, right? So
Players are
do
coming
this.
out of the tunnel for the second half, everyone.
Yep,
Last
yep.
45 minutes of the season. What a shame. We're really upset. Oh, no.
yeah.
The season's about to end. Is everyone upset?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Please don't end, please. I like the way Chelsea have ended their season with their new manager announced. So all the fans were on a big lift, and Spurs fans were ending the season with fucking Ryan Mason in charge still. Unbelievable.
Did you see? I just saw a report. Paul Mitchell apparently is going to West Ham.
Mitchell is going to West Ham.
No, there's a report. I don't know if it's official. Just reports.
Have you picked off yet?
And we've kicked off, and the ball goes long straight to the goalkeeper of Leeds United, and Spurs give away possession straight away. Leeds throw it out wide. Good throw from the goalkeeper, and it's kicked off a Spurs player for a throw-in to Tottenham.
No, I'm
Pedro
just waiting
Porro.
to show the same performance we did with Brentford last at the home game, right? Let someone attack and score in the first 2-3 minutes, and we're out of it for good.
So Villa still 2-1 up. Everton drawing. Brentford drawing. Spurs winning. United drawing. Newcastle, Chelsea drawing. Leeds 1-0 up. Arsenal 3-0 up. Southampton 3-2 up against Liverpool now. Too late. What's the point? You've been relegated.
2-0. Yeah, we scored early now.
Who's that?
Yeah, Henry said.
Eugene, don't.
No. I'm looking at the chats.
Yeah, don't look at the chat.
Don't look at the chats.
Have we scored early again? Oh, good touch by Harry Kane. Takes the ball down, knocks it down the middle. Good play by Harry Kane. Whacks it through. Who's that? Pedro Porro takes a shot. Oh, what a goal by Porro!
Woo, Porro!
Gene, I hate you. I swear I hate you.
What a good strike from Pedro
I
Porro.
hate you, man.
Laces.
Yeah.
I saw it, but I said
the
nothing.
net. We've done it again, guys. We've started the second half. And we've scored early again. Sam Allardyce shaking his head. Spurs, have they put their nail through the coffin? Oh my gosh.
Can I give a fun fact?
Oh, what a touch by Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Not only has he kicked it over the player, he's gone around the referee as well, who was in the way. Good header. Nice play. Harry Kane. Look at the ball. Quality, man. Poor defending. Oh, he came off the defender. Unlucky. The finish is quality, though. That finish from Porro is absolutely top draw.
Can I give
That's a striker's finish.
Porro is not even a
lucky that it came to him, but mate, that finish is come on.
Yeah.
Laced it. Bang.
Bang.
That's how you finish people. Across the goalkeeper as well. That's exactly where you put the ball when you strike it, in that position. 10 out of 10 finish from Porro. No questions about it.
He came. He joined before in January, played last game, and has more goals than Richarlison.
Yeah.
He scored more goals than Richarlison.
In all competition. All competition.
Yeah.
I think Leeds are gonna
collapse.
I said 2-1, didn't I? I said 2-1. I think it's gonna be 2-1, man. I predicted it. Be the first time I get one right.
And Liverpool's losing against Southampton.
Watch us bring on Richie and Leeds win 3-2.
Oh, come on.
Leeds are getting relegated. The Northerners, the Yorkshire Massive, you're going down where you belong.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for Leeds because they've tried to play good football when they've been in the Premier League. They've just not been organised.
No, it was bad.
Defensively, they've been shit.
It was bad recruitment.
No, the thing is that did you guys prefer the
Some picks up the ball,
Bielsa
loses the
ball,
ball.
or the way that
Son
Leeds play?
keeps losing the ball, man. What's
Because he's
happening?
not. He's done. He's done.
Leeds now trying to just find some kind of rhythm or some kind of motivation to get back in this game. They're really up against it now. They're absolutely staring Championship football in the face. 2-0 down. Not only have they got to score 3, Spurs can't score again.
No,
And-
still they've got to score 3, right? And they
Yeah.
have to hope
That's what I'm
that
saying.
Leicester draws.
That's what I'm saying. Leeds have to score 3. Spurs can't score again, and they need Leicester to drop points.
Yeah.
It's between Everton and Leicester to stay up as it stands right now. Let's be honest about it. Leicester 1-0 up. Everton are going down. Do you know what? Everton haven't been relegated since the 1950s. We've got one angry face instead of a like. I don't know who's done that on Facebook, but I think maybe we've got a Leeds United fan that's watching. Or maybe it's a Levy out fan that's unhappy that we might get Europe. Leeds now just passing the ball around.
But guys, don't be surprised, right? Everton scores a last-minute goal against Bournemouth, Goodison Park, and all this just goes out the window. Doesn't matter.
Listen, if there's 10 minutes to go in all these games, you're going to see a lot of
Ups and downs. Yeah.
Either teams shutting shop and going ultra defensive, or teams going all out attack to get the goal they need. So this is what it comes down to.
Emerson, come on. Emerson. Come on, Emerson. Emerson. Guys, I guess my prediction is coming true.
Leeds United, they look like they're out of ideas. I mean, they're passing the ball, but they're just whipping balls in the box. Nothing's really working. There goes another cross, and it goes out for a goal kick or for a corner. Out for a goal kick. It's not working. It's not happening for Leeds. It's not happening. I tell you what, that finish by Porro was so good, man. That was such a good strike. That's exactly how you strike a ball in that position. Honestly. Really good. He scored a couple of 1 or 2 like powerful shots this season.
Do you remember his goal against Southampton?
Was that the one where it was roof of the net?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Levy out chance again.
Could you imagine if we lose Harry Kane? We literally have got nothing. He scored the goal and he created the goal. We've got no one in this team. If Kane goes, we're fucked. He comes across, back post. Porro, what have you done? He ciphers it into the roof of the stand.
Yep.
Porro could be Kane's replacement. I don't think so. Man United 2-1 up now. Not that it matters. That game means nothing. Southampton and Liverpool, Man United, Fulham, those games mean nothing. Arsenal game means nothing. Man City game, might mean something, but not if Villa are winning.
Skip is so bad.
Porro is world class. I don't think he's world class, mate. I don't think he's world class.
Yeah, he'll be world class soon if he keeps up.
He can't defend. Skip is bang average.
I agree.
But
come back to me under a new manager, and then we'll talk about Skip.
No, but do you think Porro can improve in his defending?
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God, defending is not hard. It's really not hard.
It's hard to keep the discipline and know when to not go flying in like Romero does.
But you don't even need to tackle.
Have a
You
cross
just
into the
need to-
box, goes back post. He's got a chance here. He's mishit it. Oh my God.
What?
Leeds messing up their chances. How's he not hit that on the target? What's happened
He
there?
tried to do it first time.
What's he
Missed the
done?
first time shot. He missed the first time
I
shot.
need to see a replay again. Here it comes.
JP, you're on mute.
Here it comes. Why the
JP,
bloody
you're on
replay
mute.
stop?
Because they're taking the corner.
No, you're mute.
JP, can't hear you.
He's not talking. JP's not talking.
No, he was talking, but he was on mute.
Yeah,
Leeds.
can't hear you, JP.
Trying to cross the ball, shot from distance, comes off of one of our players. He goes off for a corner. No, the goalie comes out and picks it up.
Can you hear us, JP?
It's always a Tottenham way when people have an issue.
Normally it's when you're on.
Yeah.
Ball goes up wide, Leeds in the edge of the box. Good tackle there by Skip. Well played, Oliver Skip. Nice pass in there. Wide middle, back to Skip. Good interchange of play from Tottenham. Oliver Skip driving down the middle of the pitch. Can he pick out a pass? He finds Porro out wide. Porro tucks it into Kulu. Kulu goes back.
Why are we going back? Why?
And we've gone backwards to... Oh, nice
Why?
pass into the middle.
Spurs.
Bissouma, Son, Bissouma, Son.
And Bissouma, Son,
Bissouma,
Son.
Son. Bissouma, Son.
Bissouma, Son again.
Bissouma.
Oh,
Someone else. Hey, goes to Skip. Skip to... Is that Porro? Yep.
yeah.
Porro to
backwards again.
Sanchez.
Eugene,
Sanchez.
what
Longley.
is the thing
Longley.
over? What is the
Spurs are
thing
just
over?
passing the ball around with ease. Leeds aren't really pressing it too much. And it goes
Still-
off, I think. No, it goes up the
still-
wing.
Still, look at Eugene's the thing over his head. What is that?
Oh, that's my handphone, where the game is playing.
It's a rear view mirror. He's driving.
Yeah. I'm still in my car.
Oh, Everton's
Oh,
winning 1-0.
look, Goodison Park. The Toffees have
Yay.
scored. Oh,
And there
my
we go.
goodness me. There must be scenes at Goodison. Absolute scenes right now.
What did I say? What did I say? Guys, what did I say?
Someone has just become a hero at Everton. Whoever scored that goal, if it stays 1-0, they're going to build a statue of him.
The Corey.
Decore, my
Decore.
gosh. Corner kick from Spurs. It comes out to the edge of the box. Who's that? Bissouma. Nice touch. Bissouma lays it off to... Goes out wide to Harry Kane. Harry Kane on his left foot. He slips. And it gets
Offside.
headed out by Leeds. It's offside. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Everton. There must have been an eruption at Goodison Park. Could you
Oh,
imagine?
I'm seeing the replay
Pitch
now.
invasion, smoke flares. It's survival, man.
Oh.
Everton haven't been relegated since the 50s.
Well, the Corey smacked it out from outside the box.
I'm telling you, I wish I was watching the game because there must be absolute scenes at
Yeah.
Goodison right now.
Yeah,
And
I do have.
the Everton fans, they're good fans, man. They're lively.
Yeah.
Leeds are making 3 substitutions. Sam Allardyce is probably now just thinking, fuck it. Just go out for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a goal for them. What a goal from the Corey.
Stel, would you take Rodon back to replace Longley? Mourinho rated? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even. I don't want to keep Longley either. Leeds cross the ball into the box. Dangerous cross. And it ends up in the hands of the goalkeeper. Spurs winning 2-0. We're pretty comfortable here, guys.
Yeah.
As long as Aston Villa are winning, it means nothing. And as it stands, they're winning.
But like I said, don't worry. Brighton will score a late equalizer and we'll make it in the Conference League. That's all I see. Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, it will happen. Yeah. And at the moment now, if Everton is beating Bournemouth, right? Whatever scores happen here, it doesn't matter.
That's right.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, Leeds is like gone up to another gear.
Leeds, I think we've won this, man. Leeds might get a goal, but I think we've won this. I don't see Leeds coming back. They're rubbish. Cross comes in. It's too high. It's edge of the box. Takes a shot. Goes through the defender's legs, but then we've cleared it. Skip picks up the ball, but then he's tackled, and it goes off for a throw into Spurs on the right-hand side.
Who's coming on for Leeds?
I've got no idea who this is.
Brendan
Aronson,
Harrison.
the USA player.
Brendan Harrison.
Weston McKennie's gone off.
He's coming off. Yeah.
He's not really done anything, has he?
Yeah. But he's on loan, right? From Juventus or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weston McKennie's on loan from Juventus.
But this guy, it was after the season ended. It was training camp. The guy came back and he was overweight, and Juve medical staff was not happy with him.
So Strujic, Wobber, and McKennie have gone off. And coming on is Arison, Firpo, and Ruta.
Ruta, okay. Purple. Spell is gone. He's falling asleep.
Struggling, man, honestly. It's been a whole season.
No, maybe we should just change the stream and watch the Everton game now and do a watch along for the Everton game. More excitement over that side.
Can I just say something to Damien? You say the Everton fans went crazy and Sean Dyche was drinking water to calm himself down. I don't think it's water. I think it was
vodka.
Vodka, yeah. Yeah. Still,
stop listening. Come on!
I do what I want.
Guys, remember what I was saying? Yeah.
Leicester 2-0 up now. Everton must win if they're going to survive because Leicester have got a nice goal cushion. West Ham don't care about this game. They've got their Conference League final coming up. That's what they care about.
Yeah, that's true. Arsenal 4. Okay.
Who cares about Arsenal, man? As long as they don't win the league, they can win as many games as they want. Granit Xhaka scored 2 goals for them today. That's nice.
Xhaka scores 2 goals.
Southampton are now 4-2 up against Liverpool.
Seriously?
Yeah. But Liverpool, they've got Europa, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We should have just done a watch long on all the other games because this one's pointless.
Yeah. That's what I said. Let's change it to the Everton game, right? I think there's more excitement over there. Who scores
drinking battery acid?
No.
Next 10 minutes could be nuts for us. Leeds throwing it all at us now. They are, but I think
and Madison, yeah. And who goes down? Porro is down.
I keep forgetting to change the score. 2-0.
2-0.
Guys, what do you think about the potential of Porro and Udogie next season? Listen, I'll be honest with you, BB. I don't care. I need to know whether or not we're going to back one of our managers or not. Pape Sarr coming on for Spurs. I just want to know if we're going to back a manager and whether we're going to actually buy the players he wants or whether the club are going to buy players or keep the crap we've got and make them trick everyone that these players are actually good.
But guys, I don't understand. We've been tricked for 4 seasons in a row, right? So why are we still accepting it?
William, we weren't going to do it, but we will now. Now you said it, we'll do it. End of season rewards, fraud of the season, flip flop of the season, own goal of the season. Yeah, we'll do it, man. We'll do it. We're going to do an end of season review at some point. After the Champions League, we'll do an end of season review. And then we'll definitely do some kind of award ceremony. Might even have to do the worst predictions of the season award.
Yeah. Okay, let me see what Will says. Okay, end of the season awards, leave you out. Fraud of the season, leave you out. Flip flop of the season, leave you out. Own goal of the season, Levy out. That's all. Done.
Levy, you've won everything. Congratulations. Another
Yeah.
cross into the Spurs box, cleared by Chicken Royale. Porro on the
Chicken
ball.
Hey,
Kicks
did
it long.
Ryan exit by
one.
you? Your
Leeds with
chicken?
the ball back. Do you know what? We cannot pass the ball out from the back consistently without losing the ball. You know that?
Yeah. Because our players can't pass the ball at all. Still, haven't we known that for the past 3 seasons?
Our Leeds coming in a dangerous cross into the box, and it gets
Corner.
defended by
Yeah.
Ben Davies and out for a corner kick. Who went off with the skip?
Nah, I don't know. Don't care. Leave you out.
For con man of the season. Yeah, we'll do con man of the season as well.
Yeah.
No, what's happened to corner kick, headed, cleared? Is it cleared?
Yeah.
Oh, Spurs on the counter attack now. Chicken Royale. What the hell is that, man?
I thought there was Sa.
That was
I think it's
Chicken
Sa.
Royale.
Sa.
Chicken Royale.
You sure? I
That
thought
was
it's Sa.
Chicken Royale.
No, I
Whoever
said.
it was, that was,
Did you get
it was,
the
that was
chicken?
shit.
Yeah. Estelle? No, I said, did you get your chick king? You know?
Chicken. Oh,
Yeah. From Ryan.
No, I told him not to worry about it, man. I feel sorry for him.
Okay.
Cross comes in, back post. Leeds header it down, and it goes out. Kulu gets the ball to Porro. Porro plays it to Kane. Kane back to Pape Sarr. Nice pass, Pape Sarr. Porro, what's he going to do? Switches the play. Why would you do that? Why would you pass it there, man? This is what I mean about Porro. He makes these stupid passes from the back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But whenever he gets the ball in that defensive area, the right back area, he always makes either a complicated pass or loses possession. He just doesn't do the simple thing. There's a pass.
And he likes to pass it back into the middle. Pass it back into the middle of the the pitch, and it goes back to the. No, but the thing is, this is just a typical Sam Allardyce tactic, right? Hoof the ball into the middle and hope something happens. Hoof the ball in the middle and something happens. And they don't have that quality. Who's coming on now? Sa is coming on now.
Sarr. I told you it was Emerson Royal that made that shit.
Yeah, it was Chicken Royal.
Kulusevski's coming off, which means we're going 3 in the middle.
That means we're going to be defensive.
We're going 4-3-3, or we're going 5-3-2.
Yeah. Here we go.
Pape Sarr, man, he's just so like. Why take off Kulu and not bring on Richie? It doesn't make sense. It's a handball. Why would you? Why would you take off?
Ryan Mason.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I don't understand the substitution. And Leeds now in the penalty box, and we're not. It's got out wide to the player. They've got a chance here. Right foot. Good skill. Shoots. Oh my God. 2-1. Here we go. Here we go.
But it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter because Everton is 1-0 up.
Eugene.
And here comes our shitty defensive show again, right?
Again, we don't tackle.
Look at Ben Davies.
Fucking tackle him, man. How can you be a defender and you don't tackle? Why don't you tackle? No one in this team tackles except for Romero. None of these defenders tackle except for Romero.
We don't have defenders. Well.
Ben Davies, Mr. Reliable. What's fucking reliable about him? He's reliably shit.
Still, 2 years ago when we started doing shows. No, remember 2 years ago when we started doing shows together? We keep saying, why are we having Ben Davies here?
Yeah.
With Dyer. Right.
I don't understand.
Here.
I don't understand why he took off Kulu for Pape Sarr. You've taken off an attacking player who can create and score for a defensive mid.
Because we're going to defend our 2-0 lead, Stel.
It's 2-1 now. I've got to change the score.
Yeah.
In case I get told off again. I don't want to get.
Don't worry, it'll be 2-2 soon. Oh, yeah.
Oh, mamma mia. Here we go again. Same shit, different day. Now Leeds.
Okay.
Spurs have got a 3-on-2. Pedro Porro, square to Kane, square to Kane, Kane, Harry Kane, 3-1! Yeah!
30 goals. 30 goals.
30
Best
goals.
season ever.
Wait,
The
guys.
30
He's
goal
6
man.
away from Haaland. 6 away from Haaland, right? Come on. Get 6 more, Kane.
Harry Kane today has scored 2 goals and created 1. He is the best player at our club. No question of a doubt. He's the best player we've got.
He's probably been the best player for the last 4 years, 5 years.
Apart from last year, I think. Yeah.
Pape Sarr. Do you know what Pape Sarr, with that really well-weighted header, Porro to Kane, Kane opens up his body, textbook Harry Kane, off the post and in. Come on the money. Pedro Porro as well. He scored today, and he's
See, Porro's done quite well in the attacking half, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
only
has.
defense.
But that's what he's good at.
Yeah.
Going forward,
this
he's
one
good. Defensively, he's
right?
shit.
Can he improve defensively? I mean, he's still young enough, right, Porro?
I think because he's
I
a wing
just
back.
think-
Yeah,
I
he
just
is
think
quite
you
young, but I
need-
think as
You
he's
need to
a wing back, his focus is in the forward areas, isn't it?
you need players that can cover his ass. Like if we had an N'Golo Kante, a Victor Wanyama that can sweep up behind him,
Mm.
but we
Give
don't
him
have
more
anyone
freedom.
like that. We don't have that player at Spurs.
But that's where you would have thought
Whoa, I can
kind
hear
of
the Daniel
like
Levy chance.
not Kulu,
In comes a corner kick from Leeds. It's
Kuti,
headed.
like Romero would have been there to
Some
support him,
goal.
right?
Leeds
The
have
Levy out
kicked it
chance
off
are
the
very
pitch.
loud.
Aston Villa is still winning though. Everton are
Yeah.
staying up. Liverpool 4-4.
Southampton.
What the hell?
That's 4-4. Yeah, I was just going to say that. The Leicester
Lord
are
of
2-0.
mercy. Yeah. So listen, if Everton have to win to stay up, a draw means Leicester will stay up. Leeds are out of this now. And then Aston Villa, we need them to draw
For us to get
so that we can
Conference
get
League.
Conference League, or we
Yeah.
just finish on our 3-1 win and end up with nothing.
Come on, Villa.
Come on, Brighton. No, but okay, let's say next season, right? We play a 4-3-3 with Porro as the wing back. Oh, no, as a right winger. Would that be good?
Can still get excited by Spurs goals. Listen, man, I always support my team, not the regime. I hate the regime, but I want to see my team win. Listen, Scott, I want Conference League. I said it. I want Conference League. I get why people don't though as well, but I want it.
Mhm.
But it doesn't matter what I want because if Villa win, we ain't getting shit. So, sorry.
You told me
Eugene,
earlier you changed your mind.
Yeah, but
We
I don't know
can't
what
give
I
him
want,
money
JP.
still.
No, I'm
All
saying
right,
the
come on,
Levy
Villa.
out chance.
Come on, Villa. As long
Now
as
we have to
Spurs
watch
win and
the
Villa
Villa.
win, then I can get away with it.
Let's change the watch along to Villa Brighton.
Yeah, we should really.
No, but the Levy out chants are very
Comes in.
loud.
Are they?
Yeah, I can hear them.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hear because I've had to mute the volume because it might the microphone picks it up.
Okay.
I see Porro more as a winger than a wing back. Thing is, can Porro take on a player? I don't think he can.
Mhm.
He
There's
seems to be good
18
running
minutes
into
left.
space and stuff.
Yeah, listen, he can cross, he can shoot. He's got the end product. Leeds crossed the ball into the box, cleared by Spurs, picked up by Son. Can he turn and play it? No. Yes, he doesn't. He loses possession. Fucking hell, Son. No, it's come off a Leeds player. It's a throw-in. Son's not having a good game, man.
Yeah.
Watch well will say Son played well
Yeah.
on his title tonight.
The best players today for us have been
Yeah.
Porro and Kane.
Leeds fans not
are leaving. Leeds fans are leaving the stadium. Yeah.
Well, they're lucky they even came up to the Premier League in the first place.
Are the
So
parachute
if they get
payments
conference,
guaranteed this season?
are you traveling to Azerbaijan in the North Pole, or will you
No.
sell those tickets? I don't get those tickets. You have to pay extra for European tickets. You don't get them included.
You mean you pay your season tickets and you don't
You
get
have to have
European
the
tickets?
Spurs.
You don't get any cup games.
Nope,
You have to
no
pay
cup.
extra.
Kind of the weird thing is, we used to get the first cup game home, didn't we? As a kind of like as a freebie, but like that stopped as well. So all cup games, like we've got to buy them.
Mhm. But
We
let's
get-
say
we
we buy premium tickets, premium season ticket holders, right? I mean, even as a season ticket holder, you got levels, right? Still,
Yes, you do. Yeah,
okay,
depending where you sit.
depending where
Yep.
you sit.
Oh, what a pass that is, son! Hyunmin Son.
Oh,
Your
come on,
son is
Sonny.
not good.
Defenders
Son is not
put the
good.
block in. Son couldn't quite find his feet. Still,
Like, you
how many
got
points are
stifled
you
out
going to
there.
get next season?
No,
90
honestly,
points. We'll be
I don't
lucky
wanna
if we
cross
get
Son.
more than 60 points next season once Harry Kane
Guys,
goes.
I don't want to cross
No,
Son, but would you?
no look by
but would-
Emerson there.
Would you
No.
sell him next season, Son, if you had the chance?
I'll sell
Oh, looks
Kane. I'll
like
sell
Richie's
Son,
coming
I'll
on for
sell all of
Sun.
them. Yeah.
Oh no, not this clown.
They're
I've
still
got a
coming on for
question.
Son.
I've got a question for Stefan. How many competitions are you going to bottle next year? Because you've been bottling it for the last 3 years of Arteta. So what are you going to bottle next?
Wait, sell. Change the score.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's the young kid next to Richie? Who's that? Who the fuck is that?
Sun's off.
No,
Yeah,
the guy
even
next to
man
Richie.
says Son is poor today. Yeah.
Is that
The
Santiago?
youngster under 23s on the bench, right?
You know Santiago.
Who's Santiago? Who the hell's that?
So Richie comes on, Sun goes off, and Bissouma. That's a crazy
Bissouma's
tattoo
coming
he's
off.
got. Is that a plaster?
Plaster.
Bissouma's going off. Why?
Four.
Why?
Why is
Son and
Bissouma coming
Bissouma
off?
is coming off. And there's a youngster coming on.
I think that's Santiago, isn't it?
Craig.
Or is that Donny? Oh, Craig. Yes, Craig.
It's Greg.
This is
So
young
we've
guy.
got a midfield of Craig, Pape Sarr.
Skip.
And Skip.
No, but what the fuck is that, man? Oh my
Does anyone know
god.
what position Craig plays in? Does
He's a
anyone know what
midfielder.
position Craig plays in?
Does anybody know who Craig is?
Centre mid.
No idea. I've got no idea. A Spurs fan talking about
From the
bottling.
academy, right?
Yeah, you bottled it, man.
Craig?
You bottled top four, bro. Arsenal bottled top four. Arsenal bottled the league and well, top four last year, the league this year. Biggest bottle job in Premier League history.
That's the sub, isn't it? Like, I think why Bissouma, unless he's got a knock or something. Is there something
We've got no
like
experience
having
in the
knocks?
centre.
Like, you look quite disappointed coming off.
Oh, I don't understand. Arsenal winning 5-0. The pressure's off, nothing to win. And Arsenal putting a performance. If I was an Arsenal fan, I would be protesting if that was my club. Winning when it doesn't matter. Well done. Newcastle, Chelsea still 1-1. Brentford City 0-0. Everton still winning 1-0. Will that goal keep Everton up? Could you imagine? Decore would be a hero.
Yeah. Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest 1-1. Okay.
They did it with the skin of their teeth last year as well. Didn't they?
Yeah.
Do you know how you know Arsenal fans are rattled? Because Stefan's come in here. Of all the streams live right now, all those Arsenal streams,
Man,
enjoying the 5-0 win, enjoying the end of the season, he comes here. That's how you know he's rattled. The poor boy. We broke him, man. We broke Stefan. We broke him. Richarlison on the ball. He's coming forward and he plays a shit pass. Fucking hell, man. He's such a bad player. He's such a bad player. Leeds now win the ball in midfield. It goes out wide. Poor pass from Leeds as well. That is rubbish.
Yeah.
Richarlison had a 5-meter pass to make, and he can't even get that right. And if you say a bad word about Richarlison, oh, you wait when he comes good. He's not going to come good, man. He's not a good player. He's not a good player for me.
No. You wait when we sell Kane and he'll score 30 goals a season. Yeah.
Be lucky if he scores 3. Cross in from Leeds, and it's fallen to.
Oh!
Smashes it over the bar.
Oh, he's got it. Oh,
Keep it down.
Guys, just imagine, right? The halftime talk, right, in the Everton and Brighton game is something like, guys, if we maintain this, right, Spurs can't get into Europe. Oh.
Don't tackle. Don't do anything. Let's just take it as it is.
Yeah.
Big up
And
DJ
Spurs
Warren
can
for a
get-
super chat who says, big up to everyone except that clown, Dietrich Kane.
Dietrich.
Do you have anything to say, Dietrich?
Big
No,
up,
no,
TJ.
everything. The only thing I'll say to TJ.
Oh, here we go
Richarlison.
again. Spurs are in the box. It's Richarlison.
Oh,
Richarlison.
that's a good ball.
Oh my God,
My
man.
God.
This guy. I mean, he's got to be
He's the
worst
pigeon,
striker
man.
in the league.
He's the pigeon.
Wait,
He's the pigeon.
Guys, serious question. Who was worst first season, him or Victor Janssen?
Him.
Mm.
Victor Janssen was £5 million.
No,
Yeah.
he was not. Janssen was a
Yeah, £5 million 15 years ago.
Oh, Victor Janssen was
Oh.
peanuts.
Oh, Kane. Has that not foul?
Kane faked it.
Power. What a flop, my people. He's ready for Real Madrid.
Sell him.
Richie signing, yeah.
Oh yeah, Richie's a Levy signing. Don't forget, the Everton chairman had a dinner with Levy.
So I'm fucking clueless as always. How's Brazil's number 9? I don't know how he's number 9. Will Dietrich still be called Dietrich Kane even if Kane leaves on the summer? That's a good question.
No,
Yeah.
I'll be called Dietrich Kane, Man City, MCFC.
Dietrich Richarlison.
No, never. Don't ever say that, GP. Don't.
Dietrich's Pru.
Dietrich's Pru.
Who would you say has the worst season, Dyer or Richie?
Richie.
Mm.
He scored 1 goal. He scored 1 fucking goal.
Say
2
Dyer
actually.
because it's
1 Premier League goal. 1 Premier League goal.
That's a hard one.
Has played time, and he's also been part of us conceding the most goals in the Premier
He
League.
goes down again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. They're both shit.
Yeah, that's why. And Poro goes down again.
injured again. He's moaning and complaining and rolling around as if the world has ended.
Hamstring.
Arsenal 5-0 up. Leicester 2-1 up.
Leg.
Southampton Liverpool 4-4.
Oh, that's a dead leg.
Tottenham 3-1. Villa still winning 2-1. Unai Emery's teams, they tend to know how to hold out a lead and how to be resilient. But will they buckle this time or will they hold it together and get that European spot?
Brentford have scored.
Everton still going down on goal difference. No,
Brentford.
Everton. JP, what did you say?
Brentford scored.
Brentford 1-0 up against City.
Brentford
Lord of mercy.
scored.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
because we're all winning. Brentford are winning. Leeds, Spurs are going to win for me now. We're going to win this. I don't see
Yeah,
us
we're going to win this.
2 goals. Leeds haven't done enough to win it. And I don't think they've got the firepower. There's a reason why they're in the relegation zone, and I've seen it all today.
Look at Richie. Look at
Charleston
Richie.
with the touch of a devil and pulls off a good save from the goalie though. It was a good effort, but still no goal, no surprise.
No, but when you saw Peru, he put on the side netting. Richie can even do it.
And here comes Spurs. There's so much space for Spurs to exploit if we can just play it and Pape.
Oh
So,
my God,
man,
Yeah,
just pass the
I'll
ball.
just-
Why don't we like to pass the ball when we have the chance in good positions? This
don't know
team.
how to pass the ball.
Oh no, there's a miss. Okay, goalie gets it. Fine. We just don't like to make. We don't like to do the simple pass, and it's always there. We just never make it.
Yeah, that's one question I'd like to actually ask. Why don't we know how to make that simple pass, or is it our players don't have that understanding to make that simple pass? And I've been seeing this for the past 2 or 3 seasons.
It's because either they don't have the intelligence or they don't want to be a proper team player. They're trying to
Show
be
up.
selfish. Oh, selfish. So it's a basic pass, Eugene. There's no excuse
No,
not
that's
to make
right.
the pass.
Yeah, it's all the basic, right? It's like your 3-meter basic pass to the left or the right, right, to the player in front of you. But we try to do the more difficult pass.
Spurs now just passing it across the back line. Just
Let me ask you this question. We
waiting
know
for the
that
game.
we have an idea which team are getting relegated. Out of every team, who would you buy? Who would you take out of the players that are getting relegated?
Sorry,
Yeah,
did you
left-
explain something?
No, out of the teams getting relegated, who would you take? Like the players out of those teams? Southampton.
Tyler Adams. I'll take Tyler Adams from Leeds.
Out of Southampton.
Ward Prowse.
I'll
What's the
take,
guy name? Lavia. Is it
I'll take
Lavia?
Madison. I'll take Madison from Leicester City.
Yeah.
I'll take Jamie Vardy, backup striker. I swear. He's better than Richarlison, I swear.
Okay. So if we take Jimmy Vardy as backup striker and we sell Kane, right? Will you call yourself Dietrich Vardy?
Oh, never. Never.
In comes the ball back into the box from Leeds, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. And Fraser Forrester picks up the ball. And it's pretty comfortable for Spurs, man. I think we're going to win this, guys. I mean, I predicted 2-1. Looks like it's going to be 3-1.
TJ, I have a question for you.
3-1, right?
Who's
We
better,
lose.
James Madison or what's his name? What's his
Prowse?
name? Odegaard. Who would you say is better?
Madison or Odegaard?
Yeah,
The Arsenal Odegaard? I'll take
Madison.
Madison.
Well, Lucas Moura is
More
coming.
creative. All right, we need Brighton to score
Leeds
one in
fans
the
are leaving the stadium. They've given up. They're going home to prepare for the Championship next season because it won't be in the Premier League, that's for sure.
Yes, I want to ask you, right? This parachute payment thing, right? Have they removed it or is still on?
No, it's still there.
I thought there was some talks about removing it.
No, you can't because players are on contracts, big contracts, and if you're not generating the money from Championship football, how can you pay those contracts? So it's there to protect
Also,
clubs
that's
from
why
going.
the parachute payments are there to protect the clubs from going bust there.
Well, from just surviving 1 year of paying, like Harry Kane's on £200,000 a week. If you're not getting the big money from Sky and you're not getting the big money from sponsors, how do you cover these wages? So the parachute payments supposed to help. But what a lot of clubs do is they sell a lot of their good players as well to help raise money. So no doubt any good players that go down with Southampton, Leicester and Leeds, if Leicester do go down, then clubs will go after their players.
Yeah.
Levy out. Enoch out, says Jamie Git. Spot on.
Yeah.
Well, you would put relegation clauses if you had two brain cells. Yeah, you could. You could put relegation clauses. But at the same time, wouldn't you want money from selling the player as well? And also, what player would sign a contract with a relegation clause? I don't know. If we draw, we finish.
I think most of the Nottingham Forest players did.
Fuck knows what they're doing. Well, Nottingham Forest have stayed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of the Nottingham Forest, most of them must have signed relegation clauses in it.
Probably.
Okay,
Probably
the chants are up again. The Den Levy chants. Can you hear it?
No, I've got no volume on the TV.
Oh, you don't have it. Yeah, you don't have it. Yeah, I can hear it. It's really. Oh my God, Lucas Moura is coming on.
Oh, 3-3. It's going to be 3-3. Lucas Moura comes on. Kane has made it Levy in today. Let's hope Lucas can make it Levy out. Let's hope so. Guys, if you are watching, please smash the like button. It really helps the channel so that we can continue making content and more shows. It only takes 1 second. Just on your phone. Like, just hit the thumb sign. That's it. Subscribe. Become a member. Do everything. Everything on offer.
Don't subscribe.
Like, subscribe, notification bell, membership. Email us to come and be a guest on the show. Start your own show on the channel. We're open to everything.
Don't listen to what he says. Don't subscribe. Don't be a member. Don't Spurs Agent TV.
Yep. Everyone go subscribe to Dietrich. He's got his own channel too, right?
Yeah.
But look at the channel Dietrich always wants to come to. Tottenham away. You see?
Yeah. Oh no, but that channel is interesting. Dietrich is feeding his goat. Go and watch that.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro is going off, guys, and on comes Lucas Moura and another youngster. I think this youngster's
another youngster.
That's Santiago. I think it is.
Abbott.
Oh, of course.
I haven't heard of any of these guys. Craig Abbott.
No, honestly, I don't know who's Abbott.
He must be so excited to be getting a debut, man. If you're Abbott right now, you must be buzzing. Absolutely buzzing, making a debut for the club.
Why don't give a chance to Alfie Devine and Manto? They're better players.
If I was Alfie Devine, I'd be putting in a fucking.
Alfie Devine is in the Youth World Cup, bro.
If I was Alfie Devine, I'd be, hey.
He's in the World Cup. He's in the World Cup.
They better than me.
Alfie Devine is at the Youth World Cup. Dane Scully's at the Youth World Cup. They can't play, bro.
And here come Leeds United again. Then it goes out wide. Please tell me they're going to score again.
3-2.
Oh, they're in the box. The ball! They've messed it up. They've absolutely messed it up, Leeds.
Again.
They had a great chance to score. They've messed it up. Spurs get away with it again. It's now the 93rd minute at Villa Park. Aston Villa still winning by 1 goal that will send them into Europe. Spurs are on the brink of no European football for the first time in what? I don't know, 15 years? When's the last time we didn't get Europe? Before Martin Joel. It will be a disaster if we don't get Europe.
13 years.
13 years if we don't get European football. Aston Villa clinging on. Everton are on the brink of safety. Will they stay up? Will the Evertonians do it? Will the Toffees stay up? They've got a new stadium they're building. Imagine getting relegated with a new stadium. Financially, they're fucked. Everton need to stay up. Villa fighting Spurs for that final European spot. Brentford, I don't think they're going to do it now. Not with Villa and Spurs winning. Unless Spurs concede 2 in the next 3 minutes of stoppage time. But I don't think that's going to happen.
All right.
2 minutes left to play.
Palace 1,
Villa Park.
Forest 1. Yeah.
Full time, Palace 1, Forest 1. Let's get the scores up, actually. Let's get the live scores up.
Yeah. This is going to be exciting.
So, as it stands right now.
Seriously? The Everton game has got 10 minutes at a time on? Ooh, that's some sort
got
of...
6. It's almost over everywhere, people. This is the last game of the season. It's in the final minutes of every game. Everything will be decided. Relegation, Europe, the lot. And Leeds still attacking. But Spurs, goalkeeper picks it up. Spurs have won today. Leeds just aren't good enough. Spurs are just too good, really, for Leeds United. Well, Harry Kane's too good. Let's be honest about it. Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Please make sure you
Yeah,
like and subscribe. We're going to go into a post-match analysis and look at the day's events. Aston Villa are almost there. Everton are almost there. Spurs, this win is pretty much going to end up meaning nothing unless there's drama, last-second drama at Villa Park.
They really made the deal, right? Aston Villa and Brighton, right?
Leeds United. Pape Sarr wins the ball. Nicely played. Plays it out to Lucas Moura, who's on the right wing. Lucas Moura cuts in. Oh, nice skill from Lucas Moura. Good balance. Cuts in. Goes past another man. It's a good run from Lucas Moura. Goes into the box all the way. Oh, what a goal from Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura, you know. Oh, my God.
He's getting a new contract.
Oh, dear.
I don't believe it.
Still, I told you.
They're celebrating like it's the World Cup. It's like it's the World. All the players have bundled Lucas Moura like it's the World Cup with a goal.
Look at it.
What a
Look
goal,
at this, right?
My
he gets the ball.
He gets it on the right.
No,
great balance to avoid the tackle. Then he cuts inside again, darts past his man, cuts on the outside, and then just chips it to the right-hand side of the goal.
The goalkeeper went to the right, and he just put it to the left.
What a way to end your Spurs career with an Ajax-style goal, man. Lucas Moura in the dying minute. Go on, Lucas. Go on, Lucas.
Why didn't you do that, right, in the Everton game? Why didn't you do that?
All the Spurs players are celebrating.
Look at it. Running. Oh, yeah, carrying it up. Yeah. Putting it on the shoulder. Yeah.
They've lifted Lucas Moura in the air, and he's punching the air. But it's over. It's over at Villa Park. Aston Villa are in Europe. Unai Emery has got them back into Europe. Spurs, no European football for the first time in 13 years. We're in the mud. Spurs. Unbelievable goal at the end by Lucas Moura. Scenes, but it's pointless. We're just having fun. It's jokes. Let's have it right. Spurs have finished 8th in the league table. Congratulations to Aston Villa. They've done it. Yeah. They've got European football. Spurs have got fuck all. No trophies, no Champions League, no Europa Cup, no Conference Cup, nothing. No manager, no football director, no direction, no clue. But we got Lucas Moura. We got Lucas Moura, motherfuckers. We got Lucas Moura.
Do you guys realize?
There's a lot of angry scenes at Leeds United. Spurs fans are giving it a lot. The Leeds fans are getting angry. They're kicking the billboards. Spurs fans are winding up the Leeds fans. The police have all gone over to the Spurs section. Listen, Leeds United, they're not a nice group of fans, believe you me. They can be a nasty bunch, and Spurs fans are winding them up, which means I don't see any Spurs fan leaving that stadium for at least an hour because they'll be waiting for you. But congratulations, man. Villa have done it. We're in the mud. Brentford beat City to finish 9th. City don't care. They've got a big game coming up next week. FA Cup and Champions League. Chelsea have drawn their last game of the season to Newcastle. Newcastle don't care. They've got Champions League. Man United win. They don't care because they've got Champions League. Leicester are relegated. They're down.
No,
guys, wait. Leicester, it means something to Leicester owners, right? They get the parachute payments.
Look, as it stands, guys, this is where we're at. This is how it's all ended. Man City, champions. Arsenal, bottle job, second. Man United, Newcastle, Champions League. Liverpool and Brighton, Europa Cup. Aston Villa have done it by 1 point. Last game of the season. They've stayed in the 7th place Conference League position, sending Tottenham into the abyss of nowhere. We've got nothing next year. Absolutely fuck all. And going down, it is Southampton, Leeds, Leicester and
No,
Everton, if it
no,
finishes,
yet.
and it still hasn't finished yet.
If
It's
it's
still
1-1,
going on at Everton.
if it's 1-1,
Unbelievable.
if
Yeah,
it's
this is-
1-1,
I mean, it's-
everyone's will get relegated if it's 1-1.
Yeah, it is 1-1 Everton. But I don't think so. It's set for Everton to win
But
that game.
still
Come on.
3 seconds left. You know what's good. Do you remember Troy Deeney for Watford?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see what happens at Everton. I think, if they stay up, it's massive because they've got that new stadium. Everton, let's have it right. They're a big club, man. They are a big club, Everton. They've won
and they're getting-
9 league
and they're getting-
titles.
And they're
They've won-
getting new owners. Apparently, they're
They've
selling
won
the owners.
European trophies. They've won
Yeah,
FA
they're
Cups.
getting new partners.
Everton is not a small club. They're a big, big club. Can they stay up? Leicester fans must be shitting themselves right now, hoping Bournemouth do a madness.
10 minutes at a time.
It's in the 11th minute.
Ten minutes
Staring
are
at
up.
a computer screen,
We're still playing.
waiting for it to refresh. Let me refresh. Let me do a refresh.
Oh, Everton made it. Everton's made it. Everton's made
Everton
it.
are staying in the Premier League. Sean Aladici has done it. The Dyche, the
Yeah.
Meister. He's kept Everton up. Big up to
The
Everton,
Dyche
man.
Meister.
I'm happy for them.
Eichmeister.
I never wanted
Ah,
Everton to go down, man. I never wanted Everton to go down. I'm glad they've stayed up. Big up the Toffees. Leeds in the mud. Southampton in the mud. Leicester City. See ya. They're gone. But next season, could it be us? Could Tottenham be in the
Yay.
relegation dogfight?
Nah,
What
with
can I
no
say,
with
man?
no manager, with no director of football, most probably
There
Harry
you
Kane is
go.
going to join Poch or
There
go
you
to
go.
Manchester United. Yeah.
There you go.
And most probably, if
Everton
Kane leaves,
have
Son will want to
stayed
go.
up.
Yeah.
So,
nothing to say. The
guys,
season has ended.
the season has
What are
ended.
we going to do?
The season has
What are we
ended.
going to do?
Biggest
It
waste
finished
of time.
3-1 to Spurs. 4-1, sorry, 4-1. Need to change it. 4-1.
Yeah.
It finished 4-1 to Spurs on the day. Look, at the end of the day, if we're going to talk about Spurs, it wasn't an amazing performance, but when we did break, we broke quite well. Some of the counter-attacking play from Kulusevski and Son today was a letdown. Richarlison was crap as always, but Kane, Porro, yeah, they played well today. They played really well, and I think the performance in attack when it mattered from Kane and Porro was really good. Big up to Porro and Kane. Listen, if you're going to leave a club you've been at for quite a while, then the way Lucas Moura scored today, that's how you say goodbye, man. What a goal from Lucas Moura. Let's have it right. Lucas, Mara Lucas. Lucas Dino. It was magical. It was it wasn't an amazing run, but it was very impressive the way he just skipped
It was a run.
past the
It's a run.
tackles.
Yeah.
And the finish
Another-
was on point. Apparently Harry Kane is crying. That means he's off. He
Bye-bye.
knows
Is
his
he?
time is up.
Yeah.
No,
Either that, or he's been told that Eric Dyer's staying next season. One of the two.
you're a dickhead, man. You're a dickhead.
No. He's been told by Levy he can't leave. That's why he's crying. I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
gonna
trapped.
play in Europe. I'm gonna cry.
Prison. He's in prison. Let me out. Let me out.
Levy out.
That man.
Mm.
So this is our worst finish since a long
14
time.
years without European football,
Yeah.
and we're in the mud. Just look at some of the comments here. Kane never tries to dribble and create goals like Son and Lucas. You're just trolling us. Matero, Lucas, what a legend. It was mate, what a way to sign off on your career at Spurs. We got 8th and the players are celebrating. What a disgrace. It's true. What a fucking disgrace.
Yeah.
Spurs got less than EMB. Last dance for
Would
both
you-
Moore and Kane. I agree. It's
Can I ask a
getting
question?
bad.
Can I ask a question? Would you
One
take
second.
Leicester?
Dietrich, let me just quickly do some comments and then we'll do some
Yeah.
questions. Big up, take care, or big up Swifty. Take care, my
big
man.
up to Steve, take care.
We are
Yeah.
Ian Bill FC. We've got nothing left. You know it. Yes, no European football. Levy out. Wayne Holland in the bin. Where's Wayne
Yeah,
Holland?
Wayne
Poor
Holland.
Wayne Holland, man. He's in the mud.
Yeah.
If we think this season was bad, wait till next season. Big up, Stel.
Yeah.
Della Spurs. How you doing, my guy? Hope
Yeah,
you're well.
bro.
Henry Fright TV. Lucas teaching Kane how to score goals. But still, what a dreadful game. Really poor, but we did better than my predicted 1-1. Daniel Levy failed. Yep, he did. We are here exactly last season, and Conte pulled us up, and our fans kicked him out. I know. We argued for it.
Yeah.
Lucas teaching Kane goals are not okay. That's the troll. Daniel Levy failed. Yep. So now Redknapp at the helm and bringing Maddison and Joachim Anderson. You wish. Good job, Everton and Villa. Yeah, big up to both those clubs. You got what you wanted. No Europe next season. I never wanted that, but most fans did. So, yeah, they've got it. Come on, Cherries. 383 people to get season 102nd minute goal would be epic. Okay, it didn't happen.
No,
Okay, for Longley. I couldn't care less. He's rubbish.
Shit.
Harry Kane is leaving this summer. I agree. I would raid Leicester team as much as possible. For some of the players, yep. Everton are up. Yeah, Spurs fans got their wanted. No conference. We are dog shit. Yes, we are. Let Danjuma go back. Yep. Best way to wind up Spurs fans in Leeds is to chat Levy in. Yep. Goodbye and good riddance to Leicester. Scott M. Classic. Everton stayed up. Everton safe. I want Sean Dyche as our next manager. Steady. Kane was crying. Yep. All the comments about Kane crying. Yes, we miss out on European football. People are celebrating no European football.
Big up Amzo.
Big up Amzo. From Champions League to relegation. That's where it's going. I want to say I'm proud of everyone here in this channel. Great people, all of you. Big up to you as well, LA007. We're not going anywhere. We're still going to be streaming each week, man. We'll be talking about what's going on in the club and in the Premier League. So this means Mason's our new manager. I think so. Well done, Lucas. If Kane is crying, it's clear. That was his last game. I agree. Kane is off ski. Kane knows it's his last game. Kane is crying because he's jealous of Lucas' world-class goal. That's the troll account. Lucas Moura making me cry. Don't be too emotional. Or has he got a pollen allergy? Yep, that's the one. What a shit season.
Hey.
Yes.
Spot on. Kane crying because he's accepting another of Levy's gentleman's agreement. Could you imagine? We dodged about 5 Leeds chances the first time, which would have changed the narrative of the game. Can't opposite last week where we would have taken chances. Correct.
Yeah.
Kane crying because the number of trophies to win just dropped from 25% 4 to 3. Has to be Kane's last game. He can't continue to ruin his career playing here. Anyone comment about the Mason tactic? We'll get into it as we break down the game. Wow, what a goal from Moura. No one has been more crucial on Spurs last year's. True. Spurs targeting top 5 next season, been part of a massive 36 team. I don't know about that. That's the end of an era. Kane is gone. Well, we're going to find out. Philip Schofield is the next manager.
Hey, maybe
No,
not.
he's
Easy.
a rejected.
Easy. Leeds fan here. So happy for Lucas Moura in his last game. Spurs will miss Kane. You've got a lot to replace as well, but Levy beat be opening that check. Or better be opening that checkbook
Better be.
and letting the manager pick his place. The Marching On podcast. Listen, big up. Everyone subscribe to the
big up,
Marching On
big up.
podcast. Listen, sorry you've gone down, but
Yeah.
we tried to get Europe. In the end, kind of wish you won because we never got Europe, so it was a waste of time. Also, Levy will not open his checkbook and let managers pick their players. The fact that you're saying it and you're a Leeds fan, the fact you know it, it sums it up, really.
There's big things that are required at Leeds as well, though, isn't there now? Kind of big decisions to be made.
Yeah. Big up to the Marching On podcast, Leeds United YouTubers. Odd Levy putting away reductions for no Europe and he's loving this. Lucas Moura has made me cry numerous times with his shit play. Thank God the losers finally gone. Zero emotion from
Scott
Scott.
M.
Yeah. Big up.
Enoch
Spot
out, Levy out.
Yes, and yes.
Haha, thank F it's done.
Yes.
I hope Spurs can invest well in the summer. You need to move a few underperformers out. A lot of underperformers. It might feel like the end of an era, but who knows? You will go. Who knows? You will get next. China. Listen, it's hard to be optimistic as a Spurs fan, bro. But thank you, appreciate it. Great end to a crap season. Yeah, thank you, boys. Thank you too, my man or woman, whoever you may be. No way, Leicester have actually gone down. Oh yes, they have. the most underwhelming end to season I recall today. Honestly, so shit.
Big up, Iggy. Where
Can't
are
say
you,
I'm
Iggy?
sad to see Leicester go. Levy out, Enoch out, Dyer out, Sanchez out, Sessegnon out, and Harry Kane's going to be out as well.
Stelios out.
Stelios out, Dietrich's out, Fraud's out, Flip Flops out. Thank you to all on this
Perisic
channel for
out.
making this miserable season enjoyable. Thank you for watching.
big up,
DL.
man.
Big up, dear.
So, what do we make of that second half? Spurs actually on the counter attack were much better. A few youngsters came on. Craig and the other one was called. I forgot the other one that came on.
Oliver George Abbott.
That's it. I thought Leeds didn't trouble us enough defensively, but they had half chances that they missed the target with. It's clear they're lacking a clinical finisher up front, and I think that went against them. But when Spurs counter-attacked, especially in that second half, we did well. We scored 4 goals, which is, I think, maybe our second highest this season, 4 goals. Our first highest.
No,
I don't remember us scoring more than
we scored
4
4
more.
before. Leicester, we scored 4.
We conceded 4 against Leicester. 6 we scored against Leicester.
6 against Leicester. Yeah. Nah, but I think the thing is, what happened is that when Leeds got their goal, right? I think that's when they opened up, because they thought when they got their goal, they were pushing it and it opened up, right? And of course, during the first half when we were 1-0 up, I keep seeing this as a very Sam Allardyce thing. He keeps hoofing the ball into the box, but they have got no players to actually finish it. And guys, they had a couple of good chances with the hitters, right? And it just went not on target. So I guess it is what it is. And when they got their goal, they pushed for it and it opened up for us. So I guess that's what happens, right? I mean, we took our chances and they didn't.
I think watching that game, it's clear to me that the young players that came on, it's impossible to make any assessment, right? We can't assess anything, right? So that's the first thing. Again, Harry Kane's shown why he's the most important player at the club. And when we do lose him, I think we're in for a lot of pain because we're not going to replace that level of talent. Richarlison came on, didn't really do much, had 1 good chance, and all right, nothing special from him. Son didn't have his best game. Kulu didn't have his best game, although he had a couple of good turns. Big deal. Porro had a good game. I thought defensively we were pretty solid, except for Sanchez and Davies. I thought Longley did okay. I thought Porro did okay. But again, Emerson he does things like slicing the ball off his ankle, and it's just
that's the thing. The Leeds,
Davies has got no pace, so he always gets spun. Doesn't shut down the man because he hasn't got the pace.
And he didn't tackle. Remember, for the goal that went in.
No,
that's the thing is
tackle.
that if the Leeds players were more clinical, right, it would have been a glaring defensive. You know, how did Rodrigo get an open header and not head it towards the target? You know, and where were the defenders letting him have a open chance to just take the header on? So I mean, if Leeds took their chances, our defense most probably will crumble again, but they didn't. So I guess not clinical enough. We survived their onslaught. With all the long balls being hoofed in from the left, right, and center. That's how I see that. But like maybe the trick was, like I was saying, you know, that 1 goal that went in made them go for it more, and it actually opened them up. So yeah.
I think Mason
maybe that was the
played a bit more attacking
in the second half.
In the second half for the counter, because at 1-0 it's anyone's game. But you know, if Leeds are going to stay up, they have to go for it. So when they push up high, the counter attack is on, and we were set up for it. We did quite well at it. I have to say, we did quite well at it.
And not to forget, we got the early goal in the second half.
We got the early goal in the second half, which killed a lot of their momentum. But not just that, Eugene. When they scored their goal, we scored very quickly after them as well. So
straight afterwards.
Yeah, that just killed the game. That killed the game for me. But look, I said before the game, I think we will win today. I really do, and I just knew we'd beat them because I don't think Leeds are good at all. I know we're not good, but I think we're. Listen, they're awful. That's why they're going down. They're awful. Yeah. I did think we'd get 7th though. We haven't. Villa, they did what they had to do. So all in all, was it a good Spurs performance or was it just a really crap Leeds performance?
I think
We'll add
one thing I would say is that I think you can see maybe why Leeds have probably gone down, because they lack that goal threat, right? I mean, I don't even know how many goals that Patrick Bamford has actually scored for them, but I think he's probably their main kind of like threat from a goal perspective, and they lack that. Like they lack the finishing today, right? Because even though we scored early in that first half, they had a lot of chances. Kind of like in that first half, and again, I think where we came out in the second half and scored early again, but then they've had to they have to literally kind of like go for it, right? Which, as like Still said, left gaps for us to kind of like feed off. So I feel for Leeds a little bit. Kind of like a better striker. Like they could have got more out of it, but I think kind of like we performed as we would normally perform, right?
Mhm.
Kane, big up to Kane, kind of like 2 goals and an assist, 30 goals to end the season was no mean feat in a shit team. I mean, what? Just having a look at it, 63 goals we've let in this season. 63 goals. That's the problem. We've scored 70, but
I, I think
63 is the problem.
I think the 70 goals that we score is like more or less our kind of average season scoring, right? Every season that we've been through for the past 4 years here now, we've been scoring that amount of goals. But the problem this season is that we conceded double the amount of goals that we conceded even from last season, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the problem I see, right? Defense, right? Stel and JB, we know that we've been shouting to get quality defenders in for the past 2 years, right? We've been saying we can't rely on Dyer. We called Dyer moon boots 2 seasons ago, right? We were slagging him off 2 seasons ago. And last season during Nuno, he still got slack. But when Conte came in, Conte got a slight tune out of him, and all of a sudden he became something else, and all the fans became we're in love with him again. So our Spurs fans. But I still think he's useless as a defender, or basically as a football player.
Well, you would say the majority of our back line, as well as the backup, the stand-ins, the kind of like replacements and stuff, they're all pretty poor, aren't they? Really, if you look from Cess to even the ones who are out on loan,
look at Tanganga, Sanchez, Langley,
Cess,
Davis,
Region, Davis, all of them.
Don't forget Chicken Royale,
Perisic.
Chicken Royale, my God.
Yeah.
Also got rid of Doherty.
Oh yeah, that's the weird part.
He was like part of the problem.
I was thinking at least we could sell Emerson Royale, right, and keep Doherty, right? But somehow or another it became the opposite. So,
well, they messed that up, didn't they, with not knowing the number of bloody players that are out on loan, like when they because they sent him out on loan originally.
We are a top 6 club in the Premier League, 8th richest club in the world, and we don't even know our rules. What the hell's wrong with the club?
Never mind about top 6. They're a professional club who doesn't know the rules.
They don't even know their rules, right? How many players they loaned out? What's their limits and all that? So, I've been doing a lot of shows, right? Because I keep saying, I mean, I've been doing Levy out shows most of the time nowadays. I don't even want to do football shows anymore, right? I only do football shows with other football fans from other clubs, right? I'd rather do Levy out shows. I've been saying, Levy has had a chance for being our chairman for the past 23 years. Hasn't he learned anything about football? And he keeps making the same mistake over and over and over again, right? But how long would it take for us fans to understand, right? Any idiot who stays in the job for 23 years, right, can't even learn the basics. Why is he still there?
But it's not the football who's the focus, is it, Eugene? That's clearly evident. The plan to get the stadium in, that went according to plan, right? Be it like a season late. But
and £500 million over budget.
But that has come out and the revenue's pouring in from that now. So in a way you'd go, that's a success, right? He's held several
this different now, right? Yeah, and all this success now has brought us to this stage, right, where we are becoming 8th. So our Spurs fans are going to think like, oh, are we going to do something like what Arsenal did? We're going to be 8th, and then 5th, and then maybe go for the championship. Are we that deluded? What I see is we're going to be 8th, 16th, and maybe back into the championship, not win the championship, right? The way it's going, you get what I'm saying? If he relinquishes all his hold on the football side, then maybe like
At what point do you think that's going to happen, Eugene?
never.
Tell me,
Like,
have you got
let it all down.
have you got any little bone in your body that says he's going to do that?
No. Until the fans pull out a match in the stadium, they burn it down, then maybe he'll do it, right? Yeah. Or maybe when this don't let the Asian Spurs fans hear this, right? And maybe when they come over to Asia, right, I burn an effigy of him in the stadium when they're doing a pre-friendly, maybe he'll step down.
Well,
what do we look? We're gonna on Monday. We're gonna cover it on our podcast. We're gonna talk about where Spurs have finished and what it means going forward. But in terms of the performance today, is there anything we can take out of it? Can we look at that game and say, do you know what? Good performance, Spurs. Nice win. Some good goals. We can build on that for next season, or is this the calm before the storm?
I think Bazuma did well. It was I felt strange that he got taken off because obviously he's been injured for a while, so maybe that had something to do with it. But the fact that he's back now, I'd have thought it would have been good to allow him 90 minutes. But maybe it was just a case of we were 3-1 up at the time. Just to bring on, it was nice seeing a couple of kids get some minutes on the pitch. It's kind of a nice boost for them as well, right? Make them feel part of the future, whatever our future is. Obviously, Kane, I'd say signing off with a couple of goals. Him hitting his target probably for 30 goals this season. So a couple of good things, but and the fact that we won. I always want Spurs to win. Like never want them to lose, but there's kind of like bigger picture sometimes that you do have to have a look at. But pitch wise, I think they did what they needed to do really and took their chances. So positive day.
Would you say though, JP, this is something for us to build on next season, or do you think this is the calm before the storm that we're about to go into?
I mean, looking at that team today, you would say the majority. I personally, I wouldn't like to see the majority of that team on the pitch next season, right?
Yeah.
So to build on, I don't think there's anything to build on with just bringing a couple of young kids on, because I think they're probably kind of like way away from the first team. If looking at Richarlison, I don't see that there's any positives that came out of him there. Kulu's a big one because he's on loan, and who knows what will happen with Kulu. Lucas Moura, he's obviously off, and nice way, kind of a fairy tale kind of like way for him to end it in a way. So that was kind of like nice, but I don't think Porro. Okay, kind of like positives. You could go Porro was positive, Basuma was positive. Things to look forward from. Obviously, you'd say Kane and Son, but Kane, who knows, right? Kind of like my heart says.
Son wasn't even there, right? Son didn't have a good game. But remember, still, while we were watching the game, right, we were saying this: we can't play out from the back. Remember, we keep losing possession, and how are we going to build on this squad, right? On this group of players to move on next season? Most probably we're to 80%. We had to blood 80% of them out, right? And bring in another 15 players, right, to rebuild again, and that will take time. It's not going to happen overnight. We can't do this in 2 months.
We need to lay those foundations again, don't we?
Yeah, we can't.
Like literally.
Yeah. And while we are laying these foundations next season, where are we going to be in the?
I think. Let me ask you this question, right?
Personally, like I would say, just really quickly to Eugene. I would say as fans, we have to accept that we're not really going to be near the top 5, 6 next season.
Well, this is the question I wanted to ask everyone. My next question was, if I was to say to you now, and we don't know who the manager's going to be, whether Levy's going to probably back him or not, who the football director's going to be, whether Kane's staying or going, what's happening with Eric Dyer and contracts for other players as well. Based on all the unknowns and what you think right now of Spurs, if I was to say to you, where are we going to finish next season? What position would you say?
Probably
And
where we are
what
now.
the other clubs around us are going to do?
Where we are now, if not lower.
So mid-table.
I wouldn't see us relegation, but who knows, right? But I don't see us being better than kind of where we are right now with the whole disjointed feeling around everything, not knowing a manager, no direction, no plan, like all of that stuff.
But still, are you saying that we are going to keep more or less the same bunch of players that we have, right? And we're going to lose Kane.
I don't know, Eugene. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm saying, what would you based on what you think?
Right now, kind of based on what you know right now.
Based on what I know right now, right, we're shit. Okay, we've been shit for the past how many months after Conte left, because Conte was the glue that's sticking the shit together, right? When he left, the shit fell apart. Okay, so now without a manager that we do not know who's going to come in, right? Let's say, imagine if we keep Ryan Mason there, right? Okay, let's say we go to the extreme. We bring in Nagelsmann, right? And Nagelsmann has been given the authority to revamp the team, okay, to a certain extent. But how many players would our club allow leave, right? To tear up the contracts, to lose £250 million on the value of players, right? For one season, and to spend another £250,000, right? £250,000 to bring in new players to beef him up, and that we all know won't happen, guys. All I can see is that we are going to get stuck with the same bunch of players again, right? And whoever comes in will be given some kind of a perimeter to play with. Let's say you're allowed to sell 5 players, right, and bring in 5 players, depending on who those 5 players are. If we sell Kane and Son, right, and we keep Richie and Porro and whatever, and we have to rebuild around them. If we have a good manager, we'll be more or less 8, 9 o'clock.
Where do you think we're going to finish, Eugene, next season? What position?
If we get a good manager, we'll be right the same where we are. If we get a shit manager in, right, or whatever screws up, right, and Son and Kane in around, I say we'll be fighting for relegation battle. We're doing something like Everton, and the end of the season, right, we'll be hoping for that one goal like what Decore did, and the Spurs fans will all go in a meltdown. We are still in the Premier League.
What about you, Dietrich? Where do you think Spurs are finishing next season?
We're finishing 21st. I'm not even joking. We're gonna get relegated next season if Kane leaves, and Mason takes the job.
If Kane stays,
no, 12, like Chelsea this year.
Iggy, I don't know if you can hear us.
I can hear you, man.
All right, man, big up. So
What's that into?
A couple of questions. Leave him alone.
I'm not responding to that idiot. So,
so Iggy, the question is: number one, is today's performance something that we can be happy with and build on for next season, or is this the calm before the storm? And secondly, where do you think we're going to finish next season?
Listen, guys, let's have it right. We played a team that was in far more in the mud than we were. They had the pressure, we had nothing. So, as always, when there's no pressure, Spurs perform. The moment we have to get a result, that's when we get stuck. For me, the season was officially over when I turned up for the Brentford game at home. 3-1 against a team that were without their number one striker, and they put us to the sword by turning the heat up just a little bit in the second half, and they done us over good and proper. That for me was officially the season over. I didn't even know there was a game on today, I'll be honest with you. It was the most underwhelming game ever. Like I said to you, Leeds had all the pressure. They needed the result. They had they had all the onus on them to get a result. What did we have to do? Qualify for what? Conference at best, and hoping that Aston Villa drop points against a Brighton team had already qualified for Europa League. What thing? How is it all going to come together for us result-wise? That's number one. In regards to your question, in merit of next season where we're going to end up, listen, the squad, as it is right now, I'm not even going to talk about the manager, Mason. I can't even call him a manager. But as the squad is good enough for top 6, Europa. This is. I'm talking inclusive of Kane, by the way. I'm including Kane in that. With this manager, though, listen, we're not going to make top 6. Even with this squad, even with Kane, we won't make the top 6 with the manager. So if we get a manager we can actually call a decent manager, then with this squad, yeah, you'd expect Europa. I'd expect Europa at the very minimum. I think we're not good enough for Champions League, and we're not 8th in the league, guys. This is better than even 8th. We've got to this point because of our mediocrity in the board and the CEO, who have failed us in every decision making going forward for this club. Fact. That's the way I see it.
That's fair enough, but but we've got Man City, Arsenal, Man United, Newcastle, Liverpool, Chelsea, right?
Brighton.
Next
Villa.
season, right?
Villa,
Brighton,
Newcastle.
but that's-
I know.
I'm
Next
saying top
season,
6, I'm not
with
saying
those
top 4.
6. No, next season, you think we're going to disrupt one of those?
Listen, JP, Brighton have got organisation. They've got recruitment, and they've got a quality manager, man. Don't tell me that our squad, or we can't get a better squad than Brighton and Villa. We're better, better and bigger club than those two. With all due respect to those two, however, our recruitment, our chairman, and our owners are far too mediocre for the club. The name of Tottenham Hotspur. That is why we're beneath Aston Villa and beneath Brighton. With the other top 4, you're right. The Liverpool and the other top 4, of course, they're. Listen,
that's a given. But even if we get a scout, and if we get a decent scout, and if we get a director of football, and if we get a manager, I know, which means by next season we're not going to jump that level, are we?
No. We're gonna go worse before we get better.
Let's
have it right.
Exactly.
This is only the beginning of the worst.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Next season, I don't think we're finishing. We'll be finishing 8th or 9th or something like that, because we're gonna have to start those foundations.
If they allow it.
If ever, JP. That's not a promise that we actually start. Listen, I'll take finishing 8th again if it meant that there's a club is at the beginning of a new direction, a beginning of something bigger and better in the long term. I'm all for that. However, we are nowhere near starting that program. We are nowhere near starting that plan, that vision. We lack foresight. We lack everything there is to lack at this club right now. So
we lack everything there is to lack. We lack everything.
I'm sorry,
there is to lack.
The only reason me saying that, Iggy, is I thought you said that you could see us finishing in Europa next season.
No. I said we have a squad enough. We have a squad enough, good enough to finish in Europa. We don't. I think we do. I think we are better. Listen, we can't lose the amount of games that we've lost, especially at home this season. No team loses that many games and ends up in European places.
63 goals were conceded, Iggy.
Listen, I stand by
63 goals.
We haven't replaced Toby. We haven't replaced Alderweireld. We haven't replaced Wanyama. We haven't replaced the goalkeeper. So the core of the defensive block hasn't been replaced. We brought in stop gaps, long gaps.
How many points did we miss out Europa by?
This is half a season, every season.
One point, but Iggy. But what we're saying is
no. Was it 1 point?
Europa.
Two.
Europa.
3 points?
Two or 5? 3 points or 5 points. Yeah.
Now,
5 points.
Look how many games we screwed up where we lost. We make up those. We have those 5-6 points. This team is better than it showed. And the bottom line is, we lost our way the moment Conte left. It's as simple as that. And those very players. Listen, I'm saying that the players, the squad that we have, is better. However, they've proved to be not good enough. And I'll tell you why. Because the moment Conte called them all out, None of them did anything to prove what he said in that post-match conference, to say that what he spoke about was utter rubbish. If anything, months ahead,
It's proved it.
those words have never been more truer. He called them out, and none of them proved him right. Now today we had Romero not in the squad, Højbjerg not even in the squad. So you got players in there. There's clearly friction within the camp, and that's why these guys are not playing. Romero might have had an injury, but Højbjerg, what was wrong with him? Why was he even in the squad? So there's a lot going on there, and I think we need the mass clear out. But like I said, I'll take finishing 8th again next season, providing we put things in place.
But is this ownership capable of doing the right thing and doing a rebuild properly and overseeing what is required to make Spurs a quality football side?
No, at the heart of the matter, you got to have people at the club that care first and foremost. Care for the footballing side of things, and unfortunately, it's proved time and time again that these owners and these Cullen, Levy, Lewis, whoever you want to name, they do not care about the football side. Look at the Brighton chairman. Does he care? Look at the Aston Villa chairman. Do they care? Look at the Brentford. Forget. I'm not even going to go. Look at Newcastle. What's happening with them now? So I'm not even going to go on with a 3-4 top clubs in the league. They're just standard. They're going to be fighting for Champions League and league every season. But if you look at the teams in and around us, they all care. They all care about the footballing side of things, and that's a matter of fact. Us, we've never been more distant, more dissociated, more in the mud, if you like, on that aspect of things. And I don't see any signs whatsoever of it changing. None of it whatsoever. It doesn't change. Kane crying today at the last game because he knows that he doesn't want to leave Spurs. I don't think he does, but I think from a footballer, no,
he has to.
Hang on, yes, he has to. To achieve the things that he wants to achieve, because he cannot achieve them at Tottenham where he would have wanted to achieve them.
And that's what he's hurting about.
That's it. It's that conflict of
or maybe Levy's just squeezing his balls.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's doing a Philip on him, but now I can't say. No surnames mentioned.
That's why, Iggy, I was quite happy for us to, as much as I love Tottenham and want them to win all the time, I was quite happy for us not to get European football, because
JP,
what that will mean is, yes.
Can I ask you something? If you had a choice, I know if you had the chance to support someone else, would you go and do it? No, right now, if I said to you, JP, you've got free license to go support anyone else but Tottenham right now, would you take it? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but would you take it?
No.
You would? I think we would. I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. Fuck this. I would do it in a heartbeat.
I can't. Why
can't.
are we letting Levy push us away, Iggy?
Yeah, I can't.
No,
right?
I'm not saying I'm gonna. Of course, I'm gonna always support Tottenham. But if you tell me right now, if I could be in the same way a fan, the same way a player can, where he decides, you know what, fuck this, I'm handing my transfer request, I'm gone. If I could do that as a fan, I'd be doing the same. I think who in the right mind would want to sign up to this again next season? You'd have to be a fucking donut to sign up for all this shit again next season.
Iggy, I've been a donut for 40
years.
But
who in their right mind is allowing this to happen? Why are people allowing this to happen?
Listen,
as opposed to saying, oh, this is happening, JP, I want to go somewhere else. We shouldn't be feeling, or shouldn't be made to feel, that we want to go somewhere else. We should be complaining that we don't like what's happening.
Mate, you know me, man. When I can, I'm always at those protests.
I know.
I custom at every single opportunity that I've got. I'm always on my social media.
I know. I'm not saying you, the 59,950 people who are not outside opposite the Spurs shop.
Listen, the guys that have come away today, it's always nice to end the season and win, no matter what. Yeah. It's always good to end the season and win. I'm not trying to, but it's not enough, guys. I don't know. The thing is, this is the part that I struggle with the most, is people, Tottenham fans, how is it possible you can walk away after today and say, do you know what? I'm happy with that. If there's no way anyone can tell me that Tottenham fans are happy with the current situation, whether you leave it in or leave it out, it doesn't matter. You cannot be happy with this current situation. The bottom line is no one is willing to do enough. It hasn't got to the depths of desperation where they say enough is enough. They need to act on it. We've got to that point. I certainly have this season, more so than last season. I have to say, this season has properly tipped me over the edge.
I felt
and
that.
I'm gonna
I felt that, Iggy. I felt that.
And that's it's bullshit.
Nowadays you can feel Iggy's anger.
This club's a piss take. This year we've changed 3 managers. We've gone from 4th to 8th. We've gone from the buzz of last season. This time last season for reaching top 4. Son finished on top scorer. We were such in a buzz. And one season later, we're talking about 8th out of Europe altogether. And we're having to be happy to have beaten Leeds United, a team that were in a far more dire straits than we were. And we got to take out 4-1 happy and say we were all right now. Nah, not good enough for Tottenham Hotspur. Nowhere near.
Listen, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We've been going live for over 3 hours. Will Stewart tonight is doing his THFC Rants post-match show. You're all welcome to jump on that between 9 and 10 p.m. UK. Sorry, between 9 and 10 p.m. the USA time, which is about 1 2 p.m. Yeah, 1, 2 in the morning. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow for our Monday night podcast. We're going to cover it all. We're going to get into it. And we are then going to go live probably once or twice a week with regular shows. We've got the Champions League, FA Cup, the transfer windows, the new manager, contracts, Kane. There's going to be plenty still to talk about. And Iggy will be doing his morning shows. So check it all out. Mari will be doing his Wednesday shows, always having fun on Mari's Spurs Lounge. And then before you know it, 8 weeks' time, the new season will be starting, and we're going to be going with some new shows, and we're going to be going with some new content as well for the new season. So feel free to check it out. I just want to say a big thank you to super chat we had during the day from TJ Warren. Big up TJ Warren.
Come.
Yeah,
that's
big
right.
up.
Big up TJ Warren for the super chat. Thank you very much. Everyone in the comments tonight who were live and involved during the show, thank you for supporting us during the watch along. Thank you for being a part of it. We tried to make it fun. It was a pretty dull game, although some interesting goals. Big up to Lucas Moura for that goal today. What a way to sign off his Spurs career.
That's true.
Big up to Eugene, Dietrich,
First
Iggy,
goal
and
in
JP.
38.
Big
First
up
goal
to
in 38 games. Big up.
What a way to score, right? Eugene, JP, Iggy, and Dietrich, big up to them. Also, big up to Harry Kane, 30 Premier League goals in one of the worst Spurs teams I've ever seen. Of course,
that's true.
The guy's got to go. Enough is enough.
And we ended up 8. Imagine that. He scored 30 goals and we ended up 8. I can't believe it.
Just goes to show, man, you can't keep carrying a team. Make sure you like and subscribe to Persuasion TV.
Yeah,
make sure you like and subscribe to Tottenham Away. Iggy's going to have his rants all bottled up, ready for you on Monday. He's clearly got a lot to say on this. So, to be honest, so have I. I just can't be bothered. Honestly, rinse, repeat. Let's see what happens this summer. Other than that, JP, any last words?
Just get Levy out. Do what it takes.
Out.
Word to all the sponsors. All you sponsors out there who support the club, you're not going to be in Europe next year. Hope you're happy with that.
Yay.
Less exposure for your brands. Iggy, last words?
Well, listen, I'm going to try and keep it clean. Man. It's still daytime, but I will definitely have more to say tomorrow night. But for now, Levy out, Enoch out, Cullen out, Joe Lewis
all of them out.
Every fucking
single one out.
Till the day I die, they all have to fucking go out. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Dietrich's last words?
This is the biggest waste of time I've ever seen in my life. Thank you.
No,
I'll be on loan.
No one's bigger waste of time than you, Dietrich.
Yeah.
Dietrich is turning, innit?
I'll be on loan to City. I'll support my Inter Milan this in the Champions League.
Off, Dietrich.
They're getting spanked, mate. They're getting spanked, Dietrich.
I don't care. I support both clubs, City and Inter. I don't care what happens. I'll be happy.
Really? You support City and Inter now, yeah? fucking plastic. How plastic is that?
Last words from Eugene.
Uh,
love
all I
you,
can say,
Dietrich.
right?
I love you,
I
Dietrich.
won't be supporting City. I won't be supporting Inter. Right? I still love my club. I don't know why. I've been a 40 over years as a Spurs fan, seen the ups and the downs and the glories, but I really can't understand why we still taking this shit. Right? Of course, I have to say a big up to Mass, right, for being a new member. Mass, right? Full works is Mass. Guys, Levy out, Enoch out, right? Bring a match to the stadium, burn it all down. That's all I gotta say.
End the stream, Dave.
By the way, guys, for those who don't know, it's all love, Dietrich, man.
Yeah, it's all
Those-
love.
Somebody out there looking in might be thinking, what's going on? Nothing's going on. It's just me and Dietrich's got this. Well, he's
Nah. He's a clown. He's a clown.
I didn't want to say it, but you've said it now. You know, I didn't say it.
Big up to Fullworks, who
Ah.
became a YouTube member of the chat today. Thank you so much,
This
Fullworks. And
No, wait. Before you end, you gotta say who's gonna be the next manager before you end it, because it's the last one. What do you think?
We got
JP?
Monday.
Last
Donald
one.
fucking Duck.
You?
Iggy's gone with Donald Duck.
Donald
JP's
Trump.
gone with Donald Trump. Dietrich.
I can't trust these lot.
Saddam Hussein.
Oh my
He's
god.
dead. He's dead. You can't
Well,
be dead.
around, mate.
so's our team.
Okay,
All right,
that's
Saddam
my-
Hussein. Eugene.
I don't know. I'll go to Gaddafi. I'll say Gaddafi then.
What did he say?
That.
He said Gaddafi. Gaddafi.
Listen, Brendan Rodgers incoming. Watch.
We said it, Iggs. We said it a couple of weeks ago on the show.
Watch.
I'm saying Graham Potter. Graham Potter.
Elias is saying
Rodgers. Fair enough.
Andrzej Postecoglou.
Where's he going to
Football says Ron Jeremy. Rogers of Potter. Chris Cowlin.
Oh
Out.
dear.
Last one is Spurs out.
Who
I
you
bet
saying?
Trump would
Who
be
you
a
saying,
fantastic
Phil?
owner. Gundy. Me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Dietrich's goat.
Yay!
Yeah.
Dietrich's goat.
Yeah.
We're in the mud.
On that note, guys,
Look at the names. Potter and Rodgers. Jesus.
tune in tomorrow night, Monday night podcast. We're going to bring it to you live and direct. The Monday, our bread and butter show. And we will discuss everything in far greater detail and see what the aftermath is of this weekend. Otherwise, guys, you have a lovely Sunday afternoon, whatever you got planned. I know we've all got work tomorrow, but do you know what? The season's over. At least you haven't got to stress about Spurs for 2 months. So
Yeah, I got a bank
Bank
holiday.
holiday Monday, mate.
I got a bank holiday.
Chill out.
No, the stress goes on. We don't have a manager. We don't have a team.
Enjoy your bank holiday and end your wonderful bank holiday Monday with a bit of Tottenham away in the evening. And there you go. Guys,
Absolutely.
we're out of here. Enoch
Yeah, as
out,
always.
Levy out, Donna Cullen out, purple and gold until we're sold. Everyone out. We're done.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.